Good evening and hello everybody. How are you today? To read or not to read? That is the question. Indeed, indeed. Hello everybody. For those who may or may not know, my name is Alatone Nix. I'm your friendly neighborhood Gertie Raven, out to steal your valuables and who knows, maybe your heart along the way. Alright, so today, it's a bit of a rainy day on my end, so we're gonna do something a little bit different. That is curl up in a blanket, have a nice cup of tea, and hopefully read a good book. For those that don't really know what this is, okay, so before Games Workshop, you know, the people that did Warhammer 40k, huge company, but before they did Warhammer, they did a collection of books called the Fighting Fantasy books. They are choose-your-own adventure novels that are somewhat D&D inspired, and like there's dice rolling and all that other good stuff. And there's a couple few setup steps that you do before you get started. But for the most part, it's like choose-your-own adventure novels with like a bit of D&D inspiration. So very cool books. Very cool books. No, your puppy got a hold of the glasses again. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. I was about to say, oh no, that's so bad. All right, so just trying this out. When you actually get this on Steam, like it's free. Like the base game is free. And you do get BloodBones for free. So we're going to try that one out. And the other ones are DLC, but they're very cheap DLC. So who knows? If we like this one, I could probably pick up a couple more of them. So, all right. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right in, shall we? Exactly. Can't super derail. But, all right. Only played Death Trap Dungeon. You know what? I actually learned about this through watching a video about the Death Trap Dungeon video game. Isn't that wild? But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and get in. Just brief explanation. BloodBones is a fighting fantasy game book, an interactive adventure in which you are the hero. You can win only by choosing the correct path, finding equipment, avoiding traps, and surviving combat. Before embarking on your adventure, you must first determine your own strengths and weaknesses with a series of dice rolls. These attributes are recorded on your adventure sheet and include stamina, skill, luck, and your starting gold pieces. Before making your rolls, you must choose from one of 3 difficulty settings. The gamebook has been designed for optimum challenge on the Adventurer difficulty mode. For newcomers to Fighting Fantasy, we recommend Adventurer or Free Read modes. For experienced readers already familiar with printed versions of this gamebook, we recommend Hardcore. Okay, so we're gonna do Adventurer. Because we've never done this before. Hey, no problem, Sulkin. Take care and have a good night. Play BloodBones as it was intended. Your starting stamina and initial gold pieces are calculated by rolling 2d6 plus 12. Both your starting luck and skill are calculated by rolling 1d6 plus 6. You're also given unlimited bookmarks, which act like placing your fingers between the books. Hell yeah. Good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and go Adventurer then. You've chosen the Adventurer difficulty mode. For continuing, you must calculate your initial stamina. Your stamina score reflects your general constitution, your will to survive, your determination, and overall fitness. Higher your stamina score, the longer you'll be able to survive. You must roll 2 dice and add 12 to the number rolled. This is then entered in the stamina box on your adventure sheet. Stamina will go up and down during your journey, but if your stamina falls to 0, you die and your adventure is over. If your stamina is getting low, remember to eat some of your provisions. Alright, let's roll our starting stamina. Okay, well that could have been worse. That could have been worse. Alright, next determine your skill. Your skill reflects your swordsmanship and general fighting expertise. The higher the better. Your starting skill is determined by rolling 1 die and adding 6 to the number. This is then entered in the skill box on your adventure sheet. Your adventure sheet can be accessed at any time using the menu at the bottom of the screen. Ooh, good to know. Oh. Well, that's not very good, is it? Oh well, we're just gonna roll with it. Next, determine your luck. Your luck score indicates how naturally lucky a person you are. Luck and magic are facts of life in the fantasy world you're about to explore. Your starting luck is determined by rolling 1 die and adding 6 to the number. It is then entered in the luck box on your adventure sheet. Roll your starting luck. Hey, let's go! Max roll on luck. Yes. Yeah, that about works out. Next, determine your starting number of gold pieces. The amount of gold pieces in your possession is determined by rolling 2 die and adding 12 to the number. Okay. This is then entered in the gold pieces box. Alright, let's roll it. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. So we had 2 mid-rolls and 1 really bad one and 1 really good one. Now you must prepare your adventurer's equipment. You begin your adventure with a sword, backpack, tinderbox, gold pieces, and a lantern to light your way. Rationing your provisions is key to a successful adventure. It may be consumed at any time, excluding combat, by accessing the adventure sheet. Each meal restores 4 stamina. Be sure to pay close attention to your stamina and restore it regularly. Yeah, getting lucky with luck is the meta move, I do agree. In BloodBones, you begin your journey with no provisions, regardless of your chosen difficulty level. Okay, well that doesn't really help, does it? During your quest, you may encounter characters and items that alter your 3 scores, stamina, skill, and luck. Usually these scores may only ever be restored to their initial amount. On very rare occasions, a particular page may grant an effect that defies this rule. Aside from these occasions, some magic items may also allow you to exceed your initial scores. Nice. Once you've readied your equipment, there's one more thing you should know. During the adventure, you'll notice that hours will pass at key points, usually when you've been doing something for a considerable length of time. Yes, that is how time works. This is very important, as will become apparent as your adventure progresses. Try not to allow too many hours to pass. Onward to adventure. Let's go. All right. Time indeed is timing. Dump all points into luck. I mean, it's a valid strat. It all started 10 years ago when the evil pirate lord Cinnabar murdered your family. Oh, damn. Wow, okay, it just jumped right in there, didn't it? At the time, you were only 12 years old and lived with your family in the small fishing village of Clam Beach on the northern coast of Ruddlestone, halfway between the 2 major ports of the kingdom. Harbnab, home to all lawful adventurers and sailors, and the sinister port of crabs. Is that like the crab bucket? Nobody gets out. Life in Clam Beach was not easy, but it did have a peaceful security about it. And then the terrible day came. It was a clear summer day and warming when the huge, forbidding, black galleon sailed into the bay, flying the dreaded flag of the Skull and Crossbones. Pirates. The bloodthirsty cutthroats were soon racing up the beach toward the village. The fighting was swift and bloody. Soon, most of the grown folk of Clam Beach had been killed, your father and 2 siblings dying while trying to defend the village. I almost said drying. Rip. In the end, the village elders had no choice but to surrender to the marauding raiders and open the village's meager treasure coffers. The cruel pirate captain came ashore from his ship to collect the booty himself. The sight of him filled you with awe and fear. The pirate was a tall, handsome man with a neatly trimmed, pointed black beard and his hair tied back in a ponytail. He was dressed in the clothes of a nobleman, with a fine scarlet coat, trimmed with gold braid, and wearing a large tricorn hat. At his waist hung a gleaming cutlass, and you could not help noticing that on the back of his right hand was tattooed the image of a grinning black skull. When the raiders had finally gone, filled with feelings of hatred for those who had murdered your family, you asked Ragai? How do you pronounce this guy's name? I'm gonna call him Ragai. You asked Ragai, the village soothsayer, who the pirate captain was. That villain is one of the most evil men to ever sail the 12 seas of Titan, was his vehement reply. He is one of the most feared pirate lords of our age, a creature without remorse, a murderer, and a follower of the bloodthirsty voodoo death god, Kaskari, whose mark is the black skull. He is Cinnabar, but because of the terrible atrocities he commits, he is also known as BloodBones. What do you mean I'm gonna take your Oh, I mean, hey, is it valuable? Nonsense. I'm honestly surprised at how little I'm stumbling over my words here, to be honest. I thought I'd be stumbling a lot more than I am, but looks like the tea is maybe helping a little bit. Which, you know, hey, good cup of tea and a good book. It's the glasses. Oh, is it? Is it the glasses buff? Maybe. Where's your crying emote when you need it? Aw, man. No crying. No crying aloud. There is no crying in D&D. Alright. From that moment you vowed that one day you would have your revenge on the evil Cinnabar. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it just goes from bad to worse. Man, okay. Your mother became ill soon after that dreadful day, and 3 years later she died. On your 16th birthday, you left Clam Beach and made your way to Harabnab, gaining the position of cabin boy on a ship traveling to the distant continent of Alancia. For the last 6 years, you've sailed all across the globe, but you never forget the promise you made to yourself a decade ago. Over many voyages, you've tried to learn as much as you can about the rogue captain. Good to see the glasses are working. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a great day today. Like I said, we're just gonna chill out for a little bit and read for a little while. I do have a friend that is starting a very, very important stream in, let's see, just under 3 hours. So it's gonna be a bit of a shorter stream today because I really want to send you guys over to them after we're done here. So yeah, just take that into account, please. So we'll probably do this for about 2 hours, and then we'll swap over to Telenims. And, yeah. Oh, hey, there he is now. Mods, can I get a chatbot command for Hikaru, please? All right. You discovered that Cinnabar's galleon, the Virago. Virago? That's a neat name for a ship. I like that. Also, hello, Pressvale. How's it going? Is frequently seen sailing in the waters around Nankunu Bay, and he has a hidden base somewhere close to the Port of Crabs. You also gleaned as much information as you could about the notorious city. And so, when you decided that you were at last ready to confront your enemy, and the chance of passage on a merchant ship sailing to the Port of Crabs came up, you leapt at the opportunity. Vengeance, you are sure, will soon be yours. The Port of Crabs is haven to every pirate, buccaneer, and freebooter who ply their trade off the coast of the kingdom of Ruddlestone. In the old world, as you stay at the prow of the merchantman, looking towards the land, you can make out the ramshackle jumble of buildings of the infamous city, and outline of the old fort that stands above it like some ancient crumbling sentinel. The merchantman bumps against the stone jetty and you quickly disembark. Not only is the Port of Crabs one of the most dangerous cities in the old world, but a thick fog is starting to roll in from the sea. It is late afternoon on a chill day in the month of unlocking, and the docks are bustling with activity. Standing close to the quayside is a large old stone building, which looks like it could withstand a battering from Hedana, god of the deep himself. Hanging over its sturdy oak door is a faded sign declaring that this is the Jolly Roger. This seems as good a place as any to begin your search for Cinnabar, so you enter the inn. All right. I'm just gonna be taking like little sips of my tea in between this, cause wanna keep sounding smooth. Can you spend 10 gold on vodka? I don't know. We have just like a few options in each portion that we can actually take part in, so we'll see those soon enough. The spacious bar inside the Jolly Roger is packed with all manner of scurvy-looking sailors and other lowlives. The landlord is as big as an ox and has a large anchor tattooed on one arm. No one takes any notice of you as you enter, so you approach the bar and order a tankard of ale, costing 1 gold piece. You decide to question the landlord about Cinnabar first. Over your tankard of ale, you talk about the weather and the state of trade, and then draw the innkeeper onto the subject of the pirate you seek. I hear the Virago plies these waters, you say. I'm surprised we weren't attacked ourselves. Not anymore, it doesn't, the landlord replies. Have you not heard? Cinnabar's been dead these last 6 months. Cinnabar dead? You've come all this way? After years of harboring desires for revenge, only to find that the dread pirate lord has already passed from this world. You ask the landlord how he died. Have you not heard? I would have thought that everyone as far as the Diamond Islands would know by now. It all happened last hiding. You listen attentively as the innkeeper relates the tale. Happens that Cinnabar and his crew were emptying the hold of a galley sailing from Harabnab to Arkleton in distant Analand, when the renowned bounty hunter Conan caught up with them in a ship, the Fortune. Unable to escape, Cinnabar and his men had to defend themselves against the crews of the galley and Conan. Fierce fighting ensued, with Cinnabar eventually falling at Conan's hand, having suffered an incredible number of wounds, his body being lost to the sea. With their leader killed, the surviving members of his crew fled aboard the Virago, returning to the Port of Crabs. Soon after, Cinnabar's second-in-command, Muriel the Red, set off in the Virago amid terrible storms, purportedly to recover her captain's body. Yes, it's pretty neat, Hikaru. This is actually, it's Fighting Fantasy Classics. You can get the base game on Steam for free, and it comes with BloodBones. The other novels that are in that pack are like DLC, but they're really cheap. They're really cheap. They're like $3 a piece. So, you know, if that's your thing, yeah, definitely. We found Sterling. Many now believe that the Pirate Lord's galleon sank as it has not been seen since, the landlord says, concluding his story. You thank him for his help and, in a bewildered daze, you make to leave the inn. You console yourself with the thought that at least the murder of your family has at last been brought to justice. As you leave the Jolly Roger, you feel someone pulling on your jerkin. Turning around, you discover that an old drunk, slumped at a table by himself, is the one trying to attract your attention. Just because he's dead doesn't mean he's at rest, mutters the drunk. Curious about the drunk's words, you sit down opposite the old man and ask him what he means. Let's just say you don't want to go believe in everything you hear. But I know what's going on. Oh yes, old Dreg knows. Cinnabar isn't really dead, see, and he's coming back, the old man says in a harsh whisper. Intrigued, you press Dreg to tell you more, but he suddenly becomes serious and looks around the barroom. Uneasily. Not here. Meet me outside in 10 minutes. You nod in agreement and leave the Jolly Roger. Now turn over. You'll be buying them all. Oh no. No, not Sterling's pee. Oh no, I hate it. All right, turn over. Let's go. Oh. Oh. I agree. Tavern Master was a lot of fun. But all right, looks like we're getting into trouble here. Tendrils of fog are now swirling around the boats in the harbor and oozing along the streets of the town. When the 10 minutes are up, you quickly return to the Jolly Roger and sneak down the side alley next to it. In the mist and shadows at the end of the narrow alleyway, you can make out 3 figures standing over a 4th, cowering on the ground at their feet. Wasting no time, you draw your sword and dash towards them. Hearing your approach, the 3 pirates turn to face you. The burly characters are ugly, scarred rogues, and the biggest of them, who is easily wielding a heavy wooden club in one hand and holding a bullwhip in the other, looks as if he has some ogre blood in his lineage. Oh no. At the pirate's feet lies Dreg, beaten, bruised, and only just conscious. Here's the snooper, growls the half-ogre. You're no match for us. By the time we've finished with you, you'll be feeding the shrimps. Or rather, the shrimps will be feeding on you. The other 2 pirates burst into coarse laughter at the companion's joke. Yeah, you're fish bait. Still laughing, the ruffians approach towards you. Apart from the half-ogre, there is a well-built bearded man, missing most of his teeth, and a leaner rogue with 2 ugly red scars running down the right-hand side of his face. You may be about to engage in your first fighting fantasy battle. Would you like to know more about how combat works? Love that. Alright, let's go. When you begin a battle in Fighting Fantasy Classics, your adventure sheet will appear at the bottom of the screen, displaying your stamina, skill, and luck stats. Above the monster encounter sheet will appear. Above this, the monster encounter sheets will appear, displaying the stamina and skill of your foe. Battles are resolved by rolling 2 6-sided dice, written as 2d6, for both you and your enemy, and adding the result of the roll to your respective skill score. Oh no, it's my skill score. Oh, that's bad. Okay, this might be bad. This is called the attack strength. Both sets of dice are rolled at the same time. Your dice are white and your opponent's dice are red. If your attack strength is higher, you've wounded your foe, causing 2 points of stamina damage. If the enemy's attack strength is higher, it's wounded you, causing 2 points of stamina damage. If both attack strength totals are the same, you have both avoided each other's blows, resulting in a draw. After hitting your opponent or taking stamina damage, you may use luck to inflict a more serious wound on the creature, or to minimize the effect of a wound you've received. To do this, select the luck button. Oh, okay. Which will roll 2 green 6-sided dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your current luck score, you've been lucky. If the number rolled is higher than your current luck score, you've been unlucky. If you're attacking and you're lucky, you've inflicted a severe wound and the enemy loses an extra 2 points of stamina. Neat. Okay. Sounds like a crit. If you're unlucky, the wound was a mere graze and creature only loses 1 point of stamina. If you've been wounded and are lucky, hey Bryant, how's it going? You've managed to roll to avoid the full damage of the blow and only lose 1 point of stamina. Conversely, if you've been unlucky, you've taken a more serious blow and lose an extra point of stamina. Your luck score decreases by 1 point each time you use luck during the battle. Okay, got it. Sometimes you have the option to escape combat. If you choose to escape, your foe automatically scores a hit against you, causing 2 stamina points of damage. Such is the price of cowardice. Dang, okay, that's brutal. Battles will continue round by round until the stamina score of either you or your foe has been reduced to 0. If you come across more than one creature in an encounter, then once the first creature has been defeated, you'll automatically begin another battle with the next. Excellent. Back to the situation at hand. All right. Yeah, I'm doing great. We're just you know, taking some time. It's a really yucky rainy day outside, so curling up in a blanket, having a nice cup of tea, and reading what's hopefully a good book. All right, here we are. We're at our first crossroads here. Cowards will not be tolerated. So true. All right, I'm gonna start a poll real quick. Okay. And then we add another option. Okay. And there we go. Poll's up. All right. How will you deal with the ruffians stepping menacingly towards you? To charge one of the pirates, turn to 357. That'll be option 1. If you want to stand firm, prepare to fight the rogues, turn to 74, which will be option 2. Or to try to escape by running back along the alleyway, turn to 135, or option 3. Polls up on YouTube. Put in your votes now. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take a quick sip of my tea and relax a little bit. I'll run this for about maybe like a minute or so, and then we'll move on from there. Like I said, it's gonna be a bit of a short stream today, so we're running through this kind of quickly. Oh no, we've got a 50-50. Come on, guys, we need more votes. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh no, now it's an even split. Oh no. All right. Okay. Okay, finally we've got a majority somewhere. All right. Going once. Going twice. Okay, that's the end of this poll. Option 2 wins. So we're gonna do option 2 here. Let's go. Swinging their cudgels, the pirates engage you in combat. It's time to fight. All right, let's go. Oh no, we've literally got 2 options here. If we beat them or we're killed in the street. Okay, well that's brutal. Let's go for it. Ooh, that's menacing. I kind of like that. All right, let's go. Roll. Oh god. Okay, I guess their skill was really low. Actually, no, wait, hold on. I got the dice mixed around. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Oh, it's a draw. Nice. Okay. Hey, that works. Uh-oh, that's bad. Well, damn. All right, took damage. Oh my god. Okay, okay. You defeated first pirate. Now you must face second pirate. All right, let's go. Oh, nice. That's a clean hit. Nice. Just need one more clean hit? Maybe? Oh, no. Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, well, that one was easy. You are triumphant. Hell yeah. Okay. If you defeat these violent scoundrels, which we did, the half-ogre steps forward to fight you. Will you face your opponent? If so, turn to 187. Or if you try to escape, turn to 6. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Okay. All right, what do you guys think? We gonna fight or run? I do like the very menacing music when you actually fight stuff. Don't be cowardice, my friends. True, true. Plenty of battles to come. However, sometimes there is merit to picking your battles, too. Seems a pretty clear majority of the people want to fight, though. So, alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and close up that poll. That's 100% fight. Let's go. Alright. Dropping his whip, the half-ogre moves in to attack you with his club. Get ready to fight. Alright, let's go. Oh, he's only got 5 stamina. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ouchie. Alright. There we go. That's much better. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Can we stop getting bad rolls, please? Alright, nice. One more hit. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn it. Bruh, are you kidding me? There we go. There it is. Alright, we win. Nice. Alright. If you kill the half-ogre, turn to 328, which we did, so let's go. Alright. The last of the pirates falls, and with some relief you sheathe your sword. It looks as if the pirates had beaten Dreg within an inch of his life, and he is failing fast. You do your best to make the old man comfortable, and he opens his eyes. "Thanks, stranger," he gasps, "but I'm a goner now. They're up to something, you know." You ask him who he's talking about. Cinnabar's crew, the pirates of the Black Skull. Looking at the hands of Dreg's assailants, you see that each bears the tattoo of a grinning black skull. I've seen them meeting up again around the taverns in the city. Silas Gallows, Keelhaul Jack, Old Crivens, even Malu the Witch Doctor. They're planning something, all right. Rumor says Miro the Red found Cinnabar's body and that he's not rightly dead. But he's not rightly alive either, see? It's all that voodoo and black magic they meddle in. Not right, it isn't. I've heard tell they're planning something big tonight. You'd think old Snide and the guard be looking into it, but truth be told, no one's been able to locate their hideout. Dreg coughs weakly. He's coming back. We'll all be doomed. Stranger, beware the Black Skull. BloodBones is coming back. And then he's gone. Laying the old man down, you ponder his last words and what your next action should be. So Cinnabar's not really dead. In that case, you may still have a chance for revenge. But what did Dreg mean when he said Cinnabar's not really alive either? Dreg has given you several clues about your enemy and where you should start your search for him. And it seems the time is of the essence if you want to stop the Pirates of the Black Skull. Not start them. We don't start that group. The old man mentioned that the Pirates of the Black Skull were gathering again in the Port of Crabs, so they may have hidden a base somewhere in the city. But of course, at present, you have no idea where it might be. Hey, Kirka, how's it going? We're just having some nice rainy day activity. Just curling up with a good book, a nice cup of tea, and, just spending some time with you guys for a couple hours. Let's start our own Dark Skull group. Alright, let's get into this. Before leaving Dreg, you search the bodies of his assailants for any further clues. You find nothing helpful, but you do discover one was carrying a bottle of rum. Drinking the rum will restore... Wait, oh god, what the hell? What the... Oh my god. Sorry, Amber Alert popped up. Sorry about that. Just starting Pekoni on Honkai Star Rail. Nice. Alright. You find nothing helpful, but you do discover that one was carrying a bottle of rum. Nice. Drinking the rum will restore 4 stamina points. Ooh, good. You now have 6 options available to you. Oh, spoiled for choice we are. Alright, let's go. You could visit some of the taverns and inns yourself in hope of finding out more. Okay, so that's one option. Perhaps you could visit the notorious gambling pits, possible source of information and a way of increasing your gold pieces. So that's option 2. Alternatively, might be a good idea to better equip yourself by visiting the markets before you set on your quest. Option 3. Could try to find out more about the Black Skull and the cult of Kaskari. Okay? So that's number 4. Then again, although Governor Montargo has certainly allowed the port to remain a safe haven for buccaneers and freebooters, it may do well to get the help of the authorities against Cinnabar. So that's option 5. Or you could take the direct approach. Abandon your search for further information and instead look for the pirates' hidden base. Option 6. Okay. We got options 1 through 6. I don't think I'm going to run a poll on that. So just whatever sounds interesting to you guys, you can just put 1 through 6 in the chat. And I'll give you guys just a minute to do that while I drink some more of my tea. Lot of options, really spoiled for choice. Gambling? Gambling pits? I mean, we could do that. We could do that. Anybody else want to weigh in? Come on now, don't be shy. No? Alright, well then, gambling it is. Let's go. The gambling pits lie within the area of the city known as the Claws, the poorest and most dangerous part of the port. The pits themselves are housed in a vast stone building with a large iron-studded oak door. This entrance is flanked by 2 troll guards. As you walk past them through the door, they give you a cursory glance and one says roughly, "Remember, no fightin'." Inside, the gambling pits lie under a thick cloud of pipeweed smoke and are packed with the unsavory and roguish clientele you would expect. Mingling with the crowds, you check out the different games that are on offer. After a brief look around, you discover 3 that interest you. Need to be greedy and get all the gold. Alright, which will you investigate further? You want to check out the Arrow of Providence. Okay, that's option 1. If Calabrius's calculator takes your fancy, that's number 2. Or if you wish to learn about the amazing Armarno, that's option 3. Alternatively, you can leave the gambling pits. So option 4. Alright, you have 4 different options. Which one we gonna dig into? Like, honestly, if it were me, I don't know. The calculator sounds interesting. I think that one probably sounds the most interesting to me. But that doesn't mean that's what's going to be interesting to you. So don't let me influence you. Calculator, sure. Okay. All right, let's go for it then. Calabrius's calculator is a large mechanical contraption made of countless cogs, levers, and crankshafts. The main feature of the machine, however, is a large panel with 5 windows in it, behind which are 5 drums with numbers embossed on them. Standing next to the calculating device is its operator, a wizardly-looking man who you assume is Calabrius. Step up, who will accept the challenge of Calabrius's calculator? Only 2 gold pieces and you could win 10, the man calls out. You imagine this challenge involves some kind of puzzle, solving some kind of puzzle generated by the machine. Ooh, puzzle solving. Okay. If you have the gold pieces and want to accept Calabrius's challenge, okay, that's option 1. If you have not already done so, you can examine the Arrow of Providence, so that's option 2. Or you could visit the amazing Armarno. The machine, yes! Alternatively, you can now leave the gambling pits and continue your investigation elsewhere. Okay, so we got 1 through 4. We want to do the challenge or investigate something else? Let's do it. Okay, sounds good to me. Ah, contestant, Calabrius exclaims. Come forward, don't be shy. Now where's your money? You hand the man your 2 gold pieces. Calabrius moves to the side of the huge calculating device and pulls a lever. There's a lot of noisy clanking, and the number drums spin round at great speed. Gradually, one by one, they come to a stop behind their windows, the last one revealing itself to be blank, so the panel looks like this. 1, 9, 25, 57. Okay. The calculator's device is cunning conundrum. This machine can baffle even the greatest minds in Redlestone. Can you work out what the next number in the sequence should be? Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, so we just, okay. So let's think about this for a minute. Hold on, wait, can I go back? Can I go back? Oh, I can't. Okay. Okay, so the numbers before it were 1, 9, 25, 57. So there's some kind of a pattern there that we gotta figure it out. Huh. Because before that, I would have thought that it was like... I would have thought that it was, if you multiplied, like, 1... Wait, double plus 6? No, it's double plus 7. Yeah, it's double plus 7. Oh, dang, you're right. Okay, about the doubles thing. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so double of 57 would be 114, and then plus 7 would be 121. Right? I think so? Yeah. You mistyped. Still, super smart, super smart. I wouldn't have figured that out so quickly. You're correct. Yeah, let's go. If you solve the puzzle, which we did. That's correct. Congratulations, says Calabrius with a forced smile. He reluctantly hands you a bag containing 10 gold pieces. You also gain 1 luck point. Where would you like to go next? To take a closer look at the Arrow of Providence game, it's option 1. If you want to visit the amazing Armarno, that's option 2. Alternatively, you can leave the gambling pit to continue your investigation elsewhere. Yeah, it is a classic choose your own adventure, Bubba. This is Fighting Fantasy Classics. The base game is actually free on Steam, and it comes with BloodBones, which we're reading right now. The other novels that are in the batch are they're DLC, but they're very cheap DLC. Like, I think they're like $3 each. So, yeah, you know, for occasion like going in and picking up another book, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty fun so far. 20 plus years. I know, right? Like, I think the ones that I read before this were like the really old Goosebumps choose your old adventure novels. Those are the ones I read, at least. But all right. So which one do we want to do? Option 1, 2, or leave? As usual, take a sip of my tea while I let you guys take a second to decide. Option 2, the Amazing Armarno. I mean, I'm cool with that. All right, that's 2 for Amazing Armarno. All right, let's do it. Beneath a brilliantly painted banner bearing his name sits the Amazing Armarno. The man has the look of a Lindelander. Interesting word, Lindelander. I like it. About him, with sallow skin and a long, thin mustache. He's performing a trick with 3 playing cards and has attracted a small crowd of curious onlookers. 2 of the cards are black, 1 is white, and the aim of the game seems to be to guess which of the cards is the white one, when they've been shuffled and laid face down on the small table in front of the man. To play the game, you have to place a stake of 2 gold pieces and win a potential prize of 10 gold pieces. Although at the moment, no one seems to be having much luck against Armarno. Alright. Okay, we gonna play it or no? If you have the gold and want to play, that'd be our option 1. If you don't want to play, you have the following options. Move on to learn more about the Arrow of Providence game, so that's option 2. Or you could leave the gambling pits and take your investigation elsewhere, so option 3. I think since we're looking into it, we probably want to play it, right? But that's just me. Maybe you guys are just investigating, just a little curious. I do want to look at our adventure sheet real quick. We're at 10 stamina out of 20. We might want to heal, actually. Can we do that? Can we? Yeah, we can do this, right? Yeah, we can use that. Okay, that's better. Down to pick up a bad habit. Alright, let's go. Do not have to wait long for your turn to hand over 2 gold pieces. Eagle-eyed, you watch closely as the man shows you where the white card is, then places all the cards face down on the table. He deftly switches their positions at an incredible speed. You keep concentrating on the white card. When he finally stops you, you point to the card you're sure is the white one. With a smile, Armano turns it over and reveals it to be black. You have a sneaking suspicion that the amazing Armano is conning you. Do you want to challenge the trickster about the suspected fraud? Alright. So that's option 1. Or if you have enough gold pieces and want to play another round to confirm your suspicion, that's option 2. Alternatively, you can move on from this stand and take a closer look at something else. So option 3. Alright, we gonna beat this guy up or what? You don't know? Hey, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. We'll take a second and see what everybody else thinks, though. Violence is usually a good answer. Okay, yeah, but like when we walked in here, when we walked into the gambling pits, there were two trolls that were guarding the place, and they told us no fighting. So maybe not a good idea if it means we're gonna have to fight those trolls too. That's what I'm thinking, at least. But again, like I said, I'll let you guys think about that. Option 1, 2, or 3. Because we can definitely die in this. Then again, if we're challenging him on the fraud, that doesn't necessarily mean we're fighting him. I think we try one more time. You lay down another 2 gold pieces. This time you're positive you have the right card. But when Armano turns it over, it is black again. He has to be deceiving you. Now will you challenge the fraudster? Mostly came to see what's up. Hey, that's no problem. No problem. Thanks so much for stopping in. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Now will you challenge the fraudster? I think we will. I think we will this time. You accuse me of cheating, exclaims Armano incensed. I've never been so insulted in all my days, just because my hand is faster than your eye. Angered by the trickster's words, you jump to your feet and, in doing so, knock over the table. 3 cards fall on the floor. They're all black. Armano must have palmed the white. You were right all along. Cursing the man, you prepare to unsheath your sword, but stop, feeling a strong hand on your shoulder. The gruff voice of a troll growls in your ear. I said, no fighting. Before you can stop them, the 2 trolls snatch your sword from you, and between them, deposit you weaponless, pride bruised, in the street outside. Without your sword, you'll have to fight with your attack strength reduced by 3 points until you can get hold of another weapon. Oh no! Disgruntled, you leave to search elsewhere. 2 hours pass. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Choosing a location you haven't already visited. Where do you want to go now and search for information? 2 hours have passed since your search began. Okay, we can go to the taverns and inns. So that's option 1. The markets, which honestly, if it were me, I would probably do, because we don't have a sword right now. So that's option 2. The temple quarter is option 3. To see Governor Montargo himself, option 4. And then if you're done with looking for information, or you have some idea where they might be hiding, you could start looking for the pirates' secret base. So that's option 5. So, again, I'll leave it to you guys. Head to the governor, you think? Really? Even though we don't have a sword? Because the markets is where we would get one. But if that's what you want to do, I'm cool with that. Let's see. Can we have one more person weighing in? I wonder. No? Okay, let's go see the governor then. The old fort, residence of the governor of the Port of Crabs, stands at the top of the hill, on which most of the old town corridor of the city is built. You climb the hill and arrive outside the grim stone building. The whole edifice looks like it could withstand an army's onslaught for weeks, even though it is now several centuries old. As you approach the guard at the gate, he asks you your business, and you demand an audience with Governor Montargo. "Oh yeah?" sneers the guard. "I can't just let anybody in here, can I? It's more than my job's worth." Rude. You want to try bribing him. Decide how many gold pieces you will offer. Okay, so that's option 1. Alternatively, you could threaten him with cold steel. Well, no, we couldn't, because we don't have a sword, so we can't really do option 2. I mean, unless we want to, like, fist fight him. We could do that if you guys want. Or we could leave, having wasted 1 hour. What do you guys think? Bribe him, fist fight him, or leave? In the meantime, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day today. Just kind of gross and rainy over here, and yeah, just, you know, just relaxing. Bribe him? I mean, I'm okay with that. Alright, we can bribe him. Let's go. Okay, let's see. How many gold pieces do you think it will take to bribe this guard? Alright, it's a number 1 through 10. Because that's a tough call. That's a tough call. How much do we even have? We have 23. Okay, so we can afford anything, honestly. I mean, we could just, like, ensure a success, right? And go for the full one? Or, I don't know. Then again, we don't know exactly how much it's supposed to be, right? So do we want to risk overpaying? Not be able to get as good of equipment later? Or do we want to be a little stingy and risk not getting in? Very tough call. Very tough call to make. I think if nobody has a real opinion on this, I'm probably just gonna do like middle of the road and do 5. No one? Okay, let's go then. 5. Okay. Damn. You must be joking, laughs the guard. Now clear out before I forget I'm having a good day. You want to persist? Okay. Well, we failed the bribe. Do we persist on trying to enter? Which I think it means we fight him. Or do we leave? Because honestly, I'm okay with either. No thoughts? All right. Well, let's give it a try. Oh my god. And once the guard pulls a chain, which sets off a jangling of bells inside the fort, almost immediately the gates open and what seems like half the city guard pour out between them and surround you. Oh no! Overcome by the guards, you soon find yourself languishing in a stinking prison cell. 1 hour passes. Eventually, a stern-faced figure appears at the grill in the cell door. It's the head of the city guard, Captain Snide. Enjoying your stay, he says with a mocking sneer. Well, let's say 10 gold pieces and you can go on your way. Will you pay the sadistic captain the bribe, if you can afford to? Or will you wait and attempt to get out by yourself when the coast is clear? Oh boy, okay. Okay, so it didn't take our 5. Yeah, we can afford it and get out of here, right? I think we can afford it and get out of here. All right, let's go. Hand over the money through the grill, and with a clattering of bolts, Snide unlocks the cell door. As you go, the corrupt captain calls out to you. But remember, if you should cross my path again, turn to 287. All right. Night has fallen by the time you start to look for the pirates' hidden base. At least that should make your activities more covert and less conspicuous. Where will you look first for the pirates? Around the docks? So option 1. At the ruined lighthouse on the promontory to the southeast of the port. Option 2. In the taverns and inns of the city. Option 3. In the sewers beneath the port. Option 4. At the cemetery outside the city walls. Option 5. Or in the temple quarter. So that's option 6. That's a lot of options, but you know what? I'm gonna make a poll. Hey Conway, how's it going? I'm just about to make a poll, because we are reading a Choose Your Own Adventure novel today. And yeah, I feel like it'd be a lot more fun if you guys are deciding what we do. Oh no, I can only put, wait, hold on, I can only put 4? Oh, I can only put 4 options here. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I'm not gonna put a poll up, so just put just put a number, 1 through 6 in the chat for which one we want to do. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea, and yeah, I'll let you guys think about it for a sec. Then again, 6 for sure. Okay, we could do that. That works for me. All right. An eerie silence pervades the street of the temple quarter, creating a disconcerting atmosphere. Creeping, cat-like, along the roads, you're suddenly surprised by 2 figures that step out of the shadows in front of you. Dressed in black habits and with sacrificial daggers raised, the devotees advance towards you. Drawing your sword, you prepare to do battle. Oh no, we're getting in a fight again. If the combat lasts for longer than 10 attack rounds, the devotees will be able to call for help. Oh boy, okay. Okay, so we have to win within 10 rounds. Let's see what we can do. Okay, here we go. We're not off to a good start there. Oh boy. We're really not off to a good start. Hey Mini-Me, how's it going? What? Their skill is so much higher, what? Damn, that sucks. Oh no, they're gonna win. Oh my god. Hey, thanks so much, Conway, I appreciate it. Oh, we're getting so unlucky. Oh my goodness, we're literally gonna die here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Not lucky at all. I'm being very unlucky. Oh my god, okay. Okay, there's no way we win this fight. Okay, that's the first one down, but the second one is they're gonna be able to call for help. Oh my gosh. The combat has lasted long enough. Oh no! We got so unlucky during that fight, are you kidding me? Alright, if the battle lasts longer than 10 rounds, turn to 264. Oh god. As you're fighting, several other devotees round a corner as not long before you're restrained. There's a sudden sharp blow to the back of your head and you black out. You come to, tied to a stone altar before a hideous, bony likeness of the voodoo death god, Keskari. You only just time to take in the fact that you're in a large underground chamber packed with pirates and devotees before a black-robed priest plunges a sacrificial knife into your heart. Oh no! Your very blood shall be used to help bring your enemy back to life. The end. Damn. Unlucky. Unlucky. Well, damn. Yeah, that's fair, Soka. You might want to mention that in the events tab on the actual Discord server. That'd probably be helpful. Because, like, stuff that's mentioned in chat, I do tend to forget them over time, unfortunately. So it'd probably be better if you mention something like that there instead. That's par for the course. Yes, indeed it is. All right, let's get back in. We can skip all the tutorial stuff at the start. Roll our stamina. Okay, not good. Alright, skill. Better this time, hopefully? Okay, that's better. Nice. We're not gonna get max luck this time, unfortunately, so let's... Oh my gosh! No way! Okay, alright. Oh, oof. This is just a rough one in general. Damn, okay. Okay. Maybe an ideas chat. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna get through this, just exposition stuff here. Alright. Okay. No thanks, we got it. Okay. Do we want to try a different option for our first fight? Thank you, Sulk. I appreciate that. Okay. So we're back at that first fight again. How will you deal with the ruffian stepping menacingly towards you? To charge one of the pirates. That's option 1. If you want to stand firm, prepare to fight the rogues. That's option 2. Or to try to escape by running back along the alleyway. Option 3. But yeah, it definitely is par for the course. Fully expecting to die at least a couple of times. If no one has any particular ideas, then we'll just do what we did last time. No? Charging worked last time? Actually, we did option 2, which was stand firm, prepare to fight the pirates. Okay, Sulka wants to do option 3. Okay, anybody else? Big numbers equals big fun. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's go. You turn on your heels and run. You hear a sharp crack behind you and find yourself falling forwards as the half-ogre's whip wraps around your ankles and your feet are pulled from beneath you. Oh no! You lose 2 stamina and 1 luck point for being so cowardly. Oh no, Sulk! In an instant, the pirates are on you. Alright, time to fight. Yeah, it doesn't sound great. Oh, that's easy clap. Okay. Second pirate, let's go. Uh-oh. Wait, okay, wait. Our skill's actually pretty high, so we still won that one. Nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we still win that, so that's cool. Hey, that's a hitless one right there. That's lucky. Okay. If we win, which we did, turn to 187. Dropping his whip, the half-ogre moves in to attack you with his club. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We're rolling so lucky. What? Okay, not that time we didn't. Not that time either. Damn, bro. Not this time either. Wait, okay, good. Come on! What do you mean? Okay, there we go. Finally. Alright. You killed the half-ogre, which we did. Turn to 328. Alright. Okay, we read this part already. So let's move on to our other options here. Okay. We did get a bottle of rum, which is nice. We'll be able to recover some stamina later. Okay, so we did the gambling pits this time. Or we did that last time. So let's try the other options instead. Could visit some of the taverns and inns yourself in hopes of finding out more. So that's option 1. Alternatively, it might be a good idea to better equip yourself by visiting the markets before you set out on your quest. So that's option 2. You could try to find out more about the Black Skull and the Cult of Kaskari, so that's option 3. I don't think we're going to go to the Governor's Mansion, because we went there last time and it was real bad. Okay, and then option 4 is you could take the direct approach. Abandon your search for further information, and instead look for the pirates' hidden base. So, we'll go with options 1 through 4 that time. I think I'm kinda leaning towards the markets, so option 2. You know, just me personally, it might be good to have some equipment. I'd probably do this one and then this one. Like, I'd probably do option 2 and then option 3. But that's just me personally. Nobody? Okay, let's do that then. The port's sprawling markets lie within the merchant quarter, which runs from Farthing Lane to Moneylender Street. You have 2 possible options. You want to look for practical equipment around the markets? That's option 1. Or you could visit the Port of Crab's lively bazaar with its more exotic and expensive wares. So that's option 2. Let's see how much money we have. We have 16 gold pieces, so it's not bad. It's not bad. Could be doing better. What do you think? Do we go with the basic stuff or more expensive? I'm kind of wondering if we can even, like, afford the expensive stuff, honestly. We could probably get something, but probably not, like, fulfill all of our needs. On second thought, nah, let's be greedy. Okay. You're enticed towards the bazaar by its colorful stalls, as well as the sounds and smells of far-off countries. You ignore the rolls of silk and baskets of spice, but are attracted to a brightly decorated stall covered in a variety of unusual items. Talking with the vendor, you discover that the man is a talismonger, a trader in artifacts that are allegedly magical. However, by the look of some of the objects, you do wonder if they really are charged with esoteric power. The magical items the talismonger has on offer are listed below with their price. You may buy as many of them as you want, as long as you have enough gold pieces. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting. I wish it told me what they do. Not knowing what they do makes it a little bit difficult. Kind of leaning towards this magic compass. Kind of leaning towards that. Oh, okay. It does tell us what it does. All right, so let's take a look at each. It does look like the only practical one, but we'll see. We'll see. Carved from a single piece of ivory, resembles the head of a noble lion. Gives protection from the dark powers of voodoo. Oh, that could be good. So that lion charm sounds kind of nice. Shark teeth bracelet. Made from leather embedded with 38 razor-sharp teeth of a shark. You feel like it could be useful. Okay, but how? The magical compass. The lodestone inside the compass is attracted to large deposits of gold. A must for any would-be treasure hunter. Oh, that sounds nice. Okay. Potion of giant strength. When drunk, it has the effect of adding 2 to your attack strength for the next battle you have to fight. Interesting. And then, let's see, the Lock of Elven's Hair. This Lock of Hair will bring you good fortune, +1 to luck rolls. So the lion charm sounds nice, but I kind of feel like if we buy it, we're just getting scammed. Although, I don't know, in this fantasy world where, you know, like voodoo magic and things like that actually exist, maybe it might be nice to have. Maybe it might be nice to have. Magical compass might be really nice for finding treasure, though. I don't think we're in this for treasure, though. I think I'm gonna pick up the lion charm, unless anybody else has any objections. Or different ideas. Different ideas are always fine, too. Alright. Grabbing the lion charm. Alright, nice. Oh! Carved darkwood armband. Okay, what is this? Carved to look like a snake with its tail in its mouth. Putting it on does not make you feel any different. Interesting. What do you mean voodoo magic doesn't exist out of the game? I mean, hey, that depends on what you believe, right? Hey, Roxy, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day today. Alright, I think we've made our purchases. Okay, let's see. If you're worried about voodoo, you should go see Madame Galbo, said the talismonger, and tells you to find her cottage in Mandrake's Lane. If, in the future, you're given a chance to visit Madame Galbo, you may do so. Do you wish to look for more practical equipment? Or you can continue your quest. So, option 1 or option 2? I'm kind of thinking we take a look at the practical stuff and see if there's anything that might be actually helpful to grab. Scouring the various stalls, we soon find a number of items which may be of use to you on your quest. You may buy any of the items on the list as long as you have enough money. Okay, so rope, of course. Extra provisions might be nice. How much does it heal? 4 stamina each. Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. A cutlass, okay. Replace your old sword and look like a pirate. I mean, we could do that. Flask of grog. Okay, so that's 4 stamina. Got it. But why would I grab the flask of grog when the extra provisions does the exact same amount of stamina? I'm trying to figure out what the... Oh, okay, so this increases by 4. Okay, got it. Okay. I do think I want to buy one of those. How much do we have here? We still got 8. We could get the better sword. Ooh, or poison antidote. Oh god. Okay, that actually sounds... That sounds important to have. But if we get the antidote, then we can't get the sword. Alright, so what do you guys think? Do we say just screw it and get the better sword? Or do we grab a poison antidote? I'll leave that up to you guys, because I'm really torn on it. Yeah, like I said, I'll leave that part in particular up to you guys. Do I grab the cutlass? Just get the sword? You know what? You know what? I like it. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we've got, yeah. We've got everything that we can buy. We don't have any more gold left, so we gotta leave the markets. Ah, okay, here we go. As you leave the markets, you note that 1 hour has passed. As you're walking along Trader Street, you cannot help but notice a roguish figure standing on the corner of Lobster Alley. The man is gaunt and scrawny, in his later years, and with several days' growth of stubble. He also has an eye patch, a wooden stump for a leg beneath his right knee, and wears a long coat and tricorn hat. A monkey with its own tiny waistcoat is scampering around the monkey's shoulders, around the man's shoulders. As you walk past the pirate, you make eye contact and he beckons you with a glance before turning and hobbling away in the alley. Do you follow the man? Or will you go on your way? Alright. I don't know. Guy seems pretty sus. Do we follow him? Or do we just go on our way? Because who knows? We could get some really good information out of him. Or he could be out to kill us. Who knows? Follow him? Yeah, alright, let's do it. Despite having a wooden leg, the old rogue moves quite quickly and disappears around a corner before you catch up to him. As you are about to round the corner yourself, you suddenly start to have misgivings about your latest course of action. Will you continue following the pirate? Or will you go back the way you just come? You're only having misgivings about it now? Only just now? For real? I don't know, man. I kind of feel like we've gotten this far. We might as well just commit, right? probably just commit. Yeah, might as well go all the way. Yeah, just commit. Commit or quit. All right. Oh no, it was a bad idea. You turn the corner and find the old man standing in front of you. So nice of you to join us, laughs the pirate. As they say, old Crivens always gets his man. There's a sudden swishing sound and you receive a sharp blow to the back of your head. Instantly, you lose consciousness. Oh no. Hey John, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Oh no, not again! You've come to, tied to a stone altar before a hideous bony likeness of the voodoo death god, Kaskari. You only just have time to take in the fact that you're in a large underground chamber packed with pirates and devotees. For a black-robed pirate, for a black-robed priest plunges a sacrificial knife into your heart. Your very blood shall be used to help bring your enemy back to life. Which is funny, because that's like the exact same way we died last time. It was a different trigger for it, but we did die the same way. That's okay. Let's re-roll our stats and give it another try. Nice. That's a really good stamina roll, actually. Okay. Middle of the road skill roll. We take those. Pretty good luck roll. Pretty good luck roll. And our gold. Nice. Start with 22. Nice. Very nice. All right. Let's go. Oh shit. I accidentally clicked out. Hold on. There we go. All right. Let's go have our revenge. All right. Back at our first battle. All right. The only thing we haven't done yet is charging one of the pirates. So let's do it. Let's do that this time. We know that option 2 works well. That one's just neutral. And then option 3, you actually end up giving them like an attack of opportunity instead. So we'll do this one first. The pirates are not expecting this reaction from you. You're able to wound one of the rogues before they know what's going on. Oh, hell yeah. Oof. Okay, that's not good. Nice. That's much better. Also, he has more stamina than last time. Oh no. Hey, we tied though. That works. That works. Nice. All right. First pirate down. Let's go for the second one. That's not good. That's a real bad roll. Okay. It's a tie. No one takes damage. Very good. Bro, are you kidding me right now? What are these rolls, man? All right. Okay, really? Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, what? Wait, who put in Hikaru's thing? What? Huh? Wait, hold up. What happened there? I'm so confused. Also, let's do this. Wake up, Nightbot. Do your job. There you go. All right, we defeated the scoundrels. Steps forward to fight us. Okay, but he didn't drop the whip, so we need to fight him. Time to fight him. Let's go. Okay, good roll. We take that. I didn't have to, but I wanted to. Nice. Okay, that was much better. Oh. Okay, those those edited dice rolls really worked in our favor. Did we cheat? I don't know. Did we cheat? I don't think we did. You'll never convince me otherwise. Okay. So I do still think going to the market is a good idea. We just won't follow the guy this time. Easy peasy. Nah, we never do. All right. Wait, how much do I have again? I'm at 21. Okay, so yeah. I can get this. And then we can go practical stuff. We can get sword. And let's see. We still have 6 left. Okay, nice. We can grab... Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. We have 5 left. Okay, so we grabbed 1, I think. Yeah, we have 2 provisions. Okay, okay. So we're good there, and then we can buy this. Perfect. All right, leave the markets. Nope, I'll go on my way. Ignoring the pirate, you leave the markets at the Port of Crabs. You're definitely drawing attention to yourself, though, which may have detrimental effects later on. Doubt it. All right. Choosing a location you haven't already visited. Where do you want to go now in your search for information? 1 hour has passed since your search began. Okay, so we did the markets. I think I want to go to the Temple Quarter. Actually, wait. Oh man, if I go to the Temple Quarter, don't we get attacked by cultists there? Maybe we do. Okay, so we can do taverns and inns. We can do the Temple Quarter. Or we could just say, screw it, and go look for the secret base. I'm kind of leaning towards either the taverns and inns or the Temple Quarter. Mostly because we've done the gambling pits, and we've done the Governor's Mansion. And both of those really didn't yield much information. So, they weren't very helpful. So what do you guys think? Taverns and inns or the Temple Quarter? Tavern? Alright, sounds good to me too. Let's go. You visit many of the seediest drinking establishments in the city, including the Cat and Cockroach, Anger's Mutiny, and Barnacle Tavern. However, your inquiries and investigations attract the attentions of those whose interest you did not want to arouse. Having just left another smoky bar room, suddenly find yourself confronted by a group of pirates and black-robed devotees, all followers of Keskari. They've been alerted to your mission by your endless inquiries. Realizing the danger you're in from Cinnabar's cronies, you run for it, as there are far too many for you to fight by yourself. Alright, test our luck. Let's see. Oh god! Sadly, your luck has run out. You need a luck score of 11 or below and rolled a luck score of 12. Oh my god! Okay, so that's double unlucky because... that is double unlucky because if we had rolled even 1 less, we would have gotten it. Anything else but a 6 and we would have been fine. Oh my god, we're unlucky. Okay. Running hell for leather, you round a corner and run straight into more of Cinnabar's pirates. You're soon overcome, receiving a blow to the back of your head from a heavy cosh. You lose consciousness. No! We got sacrificed again. Oh my god, that's so sad. That's so sad. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more try, and then we'll switch over to Telonyms. Damn, that's so sad. Alright. Okay. It's kind of funny, honestly. Ooh, bad skill roll. Okay, that's not great. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm saying no to those terrible rolls. Alright. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. Oh my god. Bruh. Okay, okay. Max luck, minimum skill. You know what? We can take that. We can take that. That's salvageable, at least. Alright. Luckily, it's pretty quick to get back to where we were. God, having such bad luck with these deaths today. Alright, let's see. Let's go. This seems the best option, so we definitely want to do that. Okay. Okay. Not good. Okay, really not good. Nice. Okay, that'll do. You got this, no more death. Yeah, I hope not. I'd like to get somewhere. All right. Okay. Oh no, his skill's higher than ours? Crap. Oh, that's so bad. We clearly need to invest in better dice. You know what? You are so right. You are so right about that. I love how, okay, I love how the second you said that, we just rolled 3 good rolls in a row. All you had to do was threaten it a little bit. That's all you had to do. Okay, so I still want to go to the market, and then I guess we try to find out more about the Black Skull and the cult this time. Okay. So we do this. Wait, actually, what's our gold at? We're at 14. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. This is fine. Okay. And then we do an extra provision. That and this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna ignore him. Okay, and then we go to the temple quarter this time. Alright. With the threat of a voodoo cult springing up in the city, you decide you have a valid reason for going right to the top and getting the help of the overpriest himself. The overpriest holds court within the most magnificent temple in the city, the Grand Temple of Vinar. Entering the pillared marble hall, leading into the temple, you join the queue of hopeful petitioners who would seek an audience with His Excellency, the primate of the God of Pride. As at last it is you who stands before the pulpit, next to the doors leading to the overpriest's inner sanctum. A pasty-looking priest stares down at you with barely suppressed contempt. "I'm sorry, but His Excellency is otherwise engaged in the ritual of the 6th hall at this hour," says the underling. "He will not be able to see you now. Come back again tomorrow." 2 armed priests, wearing ceremonial armor, cross their halberds in front of you. You plead with the cleric, but nothing will change his mind, not even the mention of voodoo. There is no way you'll be granted access to the overpriest. As you're turning to leave, the priest calls out in a patronizing tone, "Wouldn't you care to make an offering to Vinar?" If you choose, toss some gold pieces into the treasury at the foot of the pulpit. That's option 1. Or if you choose not to, option 2. Honestly, kinda rude. It was our turn next. Like, super rude, you know? There was no reason to be rude like that. Do we even have gold to give? We don't. We don't even have gold to give. So I guess we guess we choose not to by default. Leaving the Grand Temple, you prepare to go on your way. During the day, the Street of the Holies is packed with beggars, supplicants, and worshippers. As you descend the temple steps, you hear 2 voices raised above the noise of the bustling crowds. One is shouting, "Words of wisdom! Words of wisdom!" while the second is calling out, "Let the Master of Destiny guide you on life's journey." Looking round, you see 3 men sitting cross-legged beside the road. Each is dressed differently, in a manner of certain religious groups, but in front of each of them is a small offering pot. The closest of the 2 men, with long hair and an even longer beard, smiles at you and says, "2 gold pieces is all we ask. Then we'll reveal to you the mysteries of the cosmos and what fate has in store for you." Oh no, but we don't have any gold. Do you want to make a donation to one of the wise men? If so, option 1. Or will you leave the temple quarter? 1 hour will have passed to look elsewhere for information. Well, I mean, we can attempt to make a donation, but we don't really have any money. You pause while you try to decide which of the wise men to consult. The long-haired man is wearing a loose-fitting orange robe and is seated on a board of long iron nails, with apparently no discomfort. The second seer, a self-proclaimed master of destiny, is bald and wears a gray robe covered with mystic symbols. You also notice that he is blind. The last figure is swathed head to toe in festering rags, and in front of him sits a deck of cards. He says nothing. The only way you're going to get anything out of these characters is if you make them an offering of 2 gold pieces, assuming you have it. Which will it be? I mean, well, we can't, so we just gotta leave, I guess. Okay, let's see, 2 hours have passed now? Well, that's not gonna be helpful. I think we just say screw it and just go look for the pirate's base. Night has already fallen by the time you start to look for the pirate's hidden base. And at least that should make your activities more covert and less conspicuous. If you want to go and visit Madame Galbo in Mandrake's Lane, now is the time to do so. That sounds good, actually. We should probably do that. Yeah, we should probably do that first. Madame Galbo's cottage is an unassuming building in the quiet Mandrake's Lane. Although somewhat disturbing is the votive totem, made from a dead bird's carcass. Hello? Nailed to the door. What? Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. What did you do to my cousin? You knock 3 times, and hearing a croaky, enter, push open the door. You immediately find yourself in an herbalist's paradise. Bunches of herbs hang from the low rafters of the room, which is filled with a profusion of potted plants. The greenery and humidity of the chamber make you feel like you're in the depths of a tropical rainforest. Sitting behind a cluttered table is a dark-skinned old woman with a crumpled face and thick, curly black hair, Madame Galbo. The wise woman is busy preparing a concoction in a pestle and mortar. As you enter the room, there's a great squawking and flapping at your feet as a large black cockerel hops out of your way. "Don't mind Rabab," says Madame Galbo for familiar. "Now what can I do for you?" You sense that you can trust this woman, so you tell her of your search for the Pirates of the Black Skull. The followers of the Dark One have many guises and set many traps to ensnare the unwary. If you are to confront them, you will need my help, for I have an understanding of the ways of voodoo and can do something to counteract it. But assistance comes at a price. 4 gold pieces. Frick. 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 If you can afford this amount and you're prepared to pay for the wise woman's help, if not, you'll have to leave Madame Galbo's cottage and look elsewhere for a means to defeat Cinnabar's cronies. Damn. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Leaving Mandrake's Lane, you consider where to start looking for the pirate's hideout. 1 hour passes. Okay, so the temple corner, we tried that last time. And, like, we could have won that fight, but, it did not go well. We had 10 turns to defeat 2 people, and we just kept getting super unlucky, so we died there. We could look in the inns and taverns, could look at the ruined lighthouse, the docks, the sewers under the city, or the cemetery. So there's 6 options there. We could still try option 1, even though we tried that before. But again, we'll have like 10 turns to, we'll have like 10 turns or so to fight the 2 enemies that we encountered there. And if we don't win in that time, then we die. Ruined Lighthouse? Hey, sounds good to me. Let's do it. Leaving the city unnoticed by the Kakabad Gate, you make your way to the darkness of Milan's Point. The moon shines down from a cloudless sky, illuminating the crumbling tower that was once the port's lighthouse in more prosperous and peaceful times. The moon is not the only light visible. Close to the edge of the cliff beyond the ruin, you see a flickering light. If you want to investigate this light, that's option 1. If you'd rather approach the lighthouse, option 2. Alright, what do you guys think? Investigate the light or just approach the lighthouse instead? I'm down for whatever. I am just here to be y'all's guide. I wonder what relevance the flickering light would even have. Besides just perhaps passing time. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna go investigate the light. We'll see what happens. Creeping cautiously toward the cliff edge, you see the light is actually from a lantern, held by a woman who is looking out to the sea with her 2 companions. A man and a pug-faced man-orc. Following the direction of their gazes, you make out a stout ship sailing toward the treacherous, jagged rocks which line this stretch of coast. The light is guiding the ship to its doom. These three must be wreckers. Felons who deliberately cause shipwrecks for their own gain, scavenging the booty washed up from the sunken vessels. You must stop them, or another ship will fall prey to their cruel intentions. Fortunately, they're still unaware of your presence here. Running at the nearest scoundrel, sword drawn, you wound him before he has a chance to defend himself. You'll have to fight the wreckers all together. Okay, well, time to fight, I guess. Okay, let's see. Not good. Our low skill is pretty bad. Alright, that's more like it. Nice. Okay. Nice. Just barely. Just barely. Alright, you defeated first wrecker. Now you must face second wrecker. Nice. Very good start. Good start. Okay. Also good. Yes! Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, not so great. Oh! Wait, I can control that myself. Am I cheating a little bit when I do that? Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's not good. Damn it. Okay, we tied. That's okay. Damn it! Oh, not good. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay, good, 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 good. Come on! We can do this! No! To be honest, we were losing that anyway, so... Okay, we tie. That's okay. No one takes damage there. I got it. Nice. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. Okay. Wait, no! Oh, shit! My quick math was not good. I was like, we got the same amount. I did not take into account they have higher skill than us. Well, we were defeated. You're dead. You'll never have your revenge against Cinnabar. Oh, that's so rough. That's so rough. Damn. That's pretty fun, though. That's pretty fun. I've been having fun with that. All right. Let's see. God, I'm trying to think. It's like 5:30. I do want to end at 7 because I'm planning on sending you guys to a friend of mine that's doing a special reveal of some new stuff for him tonight. So let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and swap over to telling him real quick. We'll do that real fast. All right. So give me just a second, and I'll be right with you. Okay, hello, hello. We are back. That was a fun little experiment. We'll have to try it another time. All my moves are calculated, but man, I'm bad at math. Honestly, so true. So true. It's just like that. It's just that meme, right? Where it's like the risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. But yeah, very, very fun. I definitely did enjoy that, but we'll have to see, we'll have to see if other people like that before we decide on, which one to get. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and just dive right into these, shall we? Okay, so first question, who do you ring up and talk to every day? I don't. I don't really call anybody and talk to them daily. I have no reason to. It's more of a fighting feebly and dying horribly fantasy. Yeah, just, the heart of the dice was not on our side this time. It happens. honestly, like, could I have possibly healed before? Could I have possibly healed before? Yeah, I could have. That was a mistake though. But anyway, I mean, you know, these things happen. I'm probably gonna go through it again on my own time at some point and get to the end. And yeah, we'll see. Or maybe we can revisit this on a longer stream in the future. Just depends on what you guys want to do. But anyway, yeah, for this question, I don't really I don't really call and talk to anybody with any sort of frequency at all. All right, what's my favorite date? I'm assuming like just like historical date or something like that. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I'm really trying to think about what a decent answer to that would be. We could just say November 3rd of each year as you know, it's my birthday. Everybody likes birthdays. Well, most people like birthdays. I shouldn't say everybody. Most people like birthdays. And at least last year I rather enjoyed mine. Like you know, had a lot of friends take part in like a fun, you know, just a fun opportunity with me. And yeah, sang for the first time for everybody too. So that was it was very nerve-wracking, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And I hope they did too. All right, next question. What's your favorite word? I don't think I really have a favorite word, but I do have quite a few that I say a lot. Let's see. First of all, just, I mean, I don't know. I say stuff like, what do you mean? All the time. And honestly, I don't actually know where that phrase came from. It's just something I kind of started saying. And, like, without thinking too much about it. And it just kind of caught on. For some reason, just anytime I said it, it was always just, you know, reacting to something where I'm just like, how did that even happen? And I don't know, people just seem to really enjoy it for some reason. So I don't know that I necessarily have a favorite word. But I do have like a few phrases and stuff that I say from time to time, and people seem to enjoy that. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Actually, you know what? Now that we're here, let me. No, okay. Never mind. I was gonna get rid of the book without getting rid of the glasses, but never mind. I can't do that. Okay. Yep, that was more trouble than I wanted to go through. So, we get this instead. Who do you want to go on a date with? Bold of you to assume that I would like to go on a date with anybody. I don't know. I'm more of the type that, like, even when I'm just starting to get interested in somebody, I really prefer just like hanging out with them and getting to know them better. Whether that's, you know, like playing a video game together or just, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I kind of prefer that stuff to dates most of the time. For me, I feel like dates are more like after I'm in an established couple with somebody. And you know, we have like occasional dates and stuff like that. That's my preference anyway. So do I want to go on a date with anybody? No. Not really. All right. Is marriage necessary to you? I mean, I don't think it's really necessary to anybody, right? I mean, there's perks to it, of course, whether it's like, you know, tax benefits, insurance, all that other kind of stuff. So I think that's up to each person to decide what their situation needs and doesn't need. All right. What do you think about unexpected calls? Well, well, as an introvert, of course, I hate them. It doesn't matter why or, you know, what it is, especially if it's a number I don't know. I just kind of stare at the number for a little bit. I'll like Google the number to see if it's, you know, anything legit, and if I don't get any results, I just let it ring. I don't know if other people do that too, but yeah, that's my habit at least. That's my habit. All right. Next question. Where would you spend all of your time if you could? Oh man. There'd be so many places that I'd spend my time if I could. Honestly, I'd spend more time streaming if I could, for sure. It's I don't know, it's a little bit weird. My situation's a little bit weird. Especially since, you know, I do have to take breaks every so often to eat and stuff now. When I didn't have to do that before. So that's definitely a little bit of a limitation. Not the best thing in the world, but you know, it happens. I mean, it's really hard. It's really hard because there's so many places that I'd like to be at once. And you know, though I may be a demon with supernatural powers, you know, I can still only be one place at once. At least for right now. But no, I'd love to be streaming more often. Love to be playing games with friends more often. There's a lot of things that I'd like to do. That, you know, sometimes I just don't have time for. But as far as a place, yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know a good answer to that question. But you know, as the old saying goes, so much to do, so little time, right? All right. What used to be your dream job? Well, oh boy. Okay. I don't want to get into too much detail on that. Mostly because I don't want to end up giving out more information about myself than I intended. Streamer? You know what? You know what? I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I really am, for sure. So, it's definitely been nice. I don't have any complaints. But as far as before I really started thinking about, like, streaming or, you know, VTubing or anything like that, I feel like it's gonna sound weird, but I feel like my interest before that was potentially like voice acting. I don't know if I really have what it takes, but it'd be cool. It'd be really cool. Hey Reeb, how's it going? We actually just got done with trying out BloodBones, the fighting fantasy novel. It was a lot of fun. But God, we kept dying. We just kept dying. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, and it seemed like chat liked it too. So who knows? Maybe we'll have to take a look at some of the other ones and decide on a couple to grab for future streams and stuff like that. I am on a little bit of a time limit today because, like I said, it's almost 6 p.m. for me here, and at 7 I've got a friend that is going live over on Twitch. That's going to be doing like some reveal stuff for like a new model perhaps and some other stuff. So I'm super excited for that, and I'm really anxious to like send you guys over to him when we get done here. So we're just kind of just shooting the breeze, answering some tells, and waiting for that time to come along. Is a cool choice, very compatible with being a VTuber. Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. It's kind of weird because I don't feel like I have a lot of things about myself in general that I really like. But if I had to pick some, I feel like my voice would definitely be one of them. I do like how I sound most of the time, and it seems like other people do too. So that's really nice. But yeah, before that, before like streaming and stuff like that was really something I actually thought of. I thought about doing voice acting and stuff like that and trying to get into that. So who knows? Maybe that's still on the table. I will say that when it first was like suggested, I suppose, that maybe I should try streaming, I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I'm because I am very introverted. So it was one of those things where it's like, I didn't feel like I was super, like, social. I didn't really feel like I had, like, a lot of charisma, and I wasn't a super social person, so I was like, I feel like I would just be awkward and, you know, not really be able to actually, like, carry on conversations with people, probably not really be able to keep them interested in what I was doing, and it was just, I don't know, it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, I mean, that's a cool thing, but, you know, just not really for me. It's kind of like a really long story as far as like how I even actually thought of maybe trying to stream or being a VTuber. And I would really need to think hard about how to share that story without giving away too much personal information, if that makes sense. Because I don't know, as kind of carefree as I come off sometimes, I do have like probably a person or two like in my past that I really wouldn't want finding me. And it's not like family or anything, but it's, yeah, there's a couple people that like I used to know that I really wouldn't want finding me. And so yeah, that'd be a reason why I don't want to give away that kind of information. Maybe in a milestone stream, maybe, or maybe in something else. We'll see. But all right, next question. Do you sleep a lot? If yes, why? Honestly, I would argue that I probably don't sleep enough. I'm thinking about it today, and I think when did I fall asleep? I think it was like 3 something today. And then I woke up like a bit after 9, so I slept like 6 hours. That's enough for some people. I usually need to sleep more than that though. Like in order to like feel fully rested, especially on days like today where it's really like gloomy and cloudy and rainy. I always just want to sleep more on those days, especially on winter days when it's cold outside. It's not super cold today, but just with the really gloomy weather and things like that, it's just like, today is a good day to just curl up in bed and not do anything. But of course, you know, got the dog to take care of and things like that, so can't really just stay in bed all day, unfortunately. Important part is to have a solid sleep schedule. Well, about that. My sleep schedule isn't as bad as some of my friends. I'm not gonna call them out by name. But yeah, I have a couple of friends with just absolutely atrocious sleep schedules. Mine used to be that bad, but I feel like it's been getting a little bit better. So I'm getting enough rest to function properly. So there is that. Am I getting the full amount to feel like fully rested and things like that? Not quite, but you know, I'm getting there. It also just varies as far as how much sleep I actually need to feel rested. Usually it's like 7 to 8. And then like during the winter time, it's usually anywhere between like 8 and 10. It's for some reason, the cold just makes me want to sleep more. And if I sleep just the normal amount, then I wake up and I'm still just like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to get out of bed. But again, you know, got responsibilities and stuff, so you gotta do it. All right. Do you think it's better to live alone or share a place? I think there's benefits to both, honestly. Because as I've mentioned before, like I don't live alone. My sister lives with me, so yeah, I'm not by myself. It can be really nice to share a place, especially if, you know, everybody's like contributing to the household and things like that. Everyone's helping pay bills or do chores and all that other stuff. It's definitely nice. But I don't know. Like I said, there is also something nice about just having your own space too, where you don't have to worry about, you know, other people being in the house. You don't have to worry about being as quiet, just stuff like that. And yeah, don't really have a lot of people making noise either. So yeah, I mean, like I said, there's benefits to both. Don't have a heart attack if you lose your keys. Honestly, so true. So true. So true. But at least with my setup, I don't really have to worry about that too much. But then again, I don't really go out very often either. So that kind of makes that easier, doesn't it? But yeah, like I said, there's benefits to both. It's more just what do you prefer, like in terms of your lifestyle, if that makes sense. All right, what'd you do last weekend? Okay, so I'm assuming this was asked because I was away for the weekend. But yeah, it was a close friend's birthday, so ended up going out quite a bit. I mean, they're more social than me, so they actually wanted to like go out and do things. So being a good friend and tagging along. Basically went out to eat a bunch of food and oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hit the microphone with my teacup. Clumsy me. But yeah, like I said, we went out a bunch, ate a lot of food, and then there was a good portion of that time where like I just kind of spent a bunch of time playing games with people. And so yeah, I mean, it wasn't super eventful, but I mean, I did still want to have my schedule carved out to, make sure I was there for it. And it was fun. What wasn't fun was having such a bad case of tummy hurt on Sunday that I ended up in the hospital for a little bit. I'm okay though. I addressed this on Monday. It's not as bad as it sounds. I am okay. It's more just I'm having to change up like my schedule as far as like when I eat and how much I eat. And it's more just like breaking things up into smaller meals more often than, having a couple big meals a day and stuff like that. And it's been helping a lot. It's only been a few days since that happened, but yeah, it does help a lot. So again, that part wasn't very fun, but the rest of the weekend was pretty fun. All right, next question. Would you ever try long distance? What are your thoughts on that? So without giving too much information, this is talking about like long distance relationships. I've done long distance before, actually. It was quite a long time ago now, but it was, it's just one of those things where for some people it works and for some people it doesn't. It's one of those things where you really have to like have your communication game on point. You guys really have to be like taking time out for each other, finding things to do, like finding ways to connect with each other. And like I said, just really communicating about like expectations, needs, things like that. So I think it can be done. It can be done with the right people. And if they have like a really good emotional connection, I think it's possible. But is it the ideal? No, of course not. All right. Next question. What's the longest you've ever not slept and why? Oh, that. I have times where I do have days where like I don't sleep. It's occasional. It's only an occasional thing, and it's just like one day every now and then. Let's see. I think it was last week. Going into Monday of last week, I didn't sleep at all Sunday night, and I still streamed anyway on Monday. But it was one of those things where it's like I was having fun with stuff, and I was super hyped up getting into stuff with chat and things like that. So it was, I was able to stay awake for that pretty well. I did pass out pretty early that night though afterward. So, I don't know. It's really just kind of random nights like that where it's just for some reason, whether it's mental or physical or whatever, I just can't fall asleep. I don't really do it on purpose, or at least I don't tend to do it on purpose. I think there's, there is one night that I kind of did it on purpose, and that was the night that the Super Mario RPG remake came out. That night, you have little resistance to sleep deprivation, so you pass out the second day. You know what? Completely understandable. Because again, going into like last Monday, I hadn't slept at all Sunday night. So I had been awake since like 9 a.m. Sunday morning when my stream came around at 4 p.m. on Monday. So I'd already been awake like over 24 hours and some change. I think I ended up staying awake like 36, 37 hours total, something like that. But yeah, I ended up falling asleep pretty early that night after stream. I mean, especially since it doesn't seem like it would be. It doesn't seem like it would be a lot, but usually like when I'm really like having fun with a game and like passing time with you guys, I really get into it, and because of things like my ADHD, it doesn't really like register in my brain that, you know, hey, maybe you're hungry, or hey, you're tired, or, you know, hey, maybe you should take a break. It's like, no, just I'm zoned in. I'm zoned in on what I'm doing. And I get like, I just get super into it, you know? And I usually get so into things that my brain just forgets everything else. But then usually what that means is after stream's over and like I've had a chance to really, you know, just kind of unwind a little bit, then I'm exhausted, I'm starving. It's just everything just hits me immediately, and it makes you feel just even more tired. I don't know if that's a common thing for people that stream, or is that just, you know, like an ADHD thing? I'm not really sure. But it is always an interesting development when it comes up nonetheless. The longest time that I've stayed awake though, I think it was it was the time when I was younger. I want to say it was like the end of high school, where I had a couple of friends, like a bunch of friends. I had a pretty big group of friends back then, oddly enough, which is, I mean, it's strange for me. But yeah, I had a pretty big group of friends, and they were just like throwing just like a huge like weekend long party just to, you know, like celebrate graduating and things like that. And I don't think I slept at all that weekend. So it was more just, yeah, it was like, I think the last time I had slept was like the Thursday night before, like the night before. And then we graduated on Friday. And then pretty much as soon as we left school, it was party all weekend. And I don't know, back when I was younger, at least, I feel like I was at least a bit more social, or at least more, I was less uncomfortable being super social, in real life. So that was, yeah, that was the thing. It wasn't anything like just super crazy. It was just like the group of us, like we all got together and we were just like, you know, like I remember we played like a bunch of like D&D and stuff that weekend, and yeah, just really kind of just celebrating in our own way, just, you know, no longer having to go to school and stuff like that. So it was, you know, it's a teenager thing. But yeah, so I was awake from like Thursday or like Friday morning until like midnight on like Monday, I think. So yeah, there was like a couple of days where I just didn't sleep. So yeah, very tired after that, obviously, but it was a lot of fun. And I think it was one of those things there too, where it was like, you don't even really feel tired in the moment, because it's just like, oh, you're having so much fun and you're doing all this stuff and just, oh, hey, Lucian, how's it going? We were just talking about friends with terrible sleep schedules. What's up? I'm just teasing you. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Wish you could stay awake doing cool stuff. Addicted to Project Zomboid. Hey, Project Zomboid is cool. Project Zomboid's pretty neat. The sleep schedule fears you. Does it though? Does it? But yeah, no, Zomboid's cool. I've actually never played it. I've watched people play it, and it seems like a really cool game. I wonder if it's like I would need like people to play it with though to really make it fun. I don't know, but yeah, it's something that I've watched people play, and it does seem like a really cool game. So I think it was one of my Oshi's favorites. He played that quite frequently. So when he was still around, at least. So yeah, that was where I watched somebody play it, and yeah, watched it a few times. Seems neat. I'd probably be really bad at it though. Played the demo years ago. Is it still in like early access? I actually don't know. I'm kind of tempted to look it up now. I think that's kind of like par for the course these days, though, is that, like, you know, I guess like big games like that, they usually stay in like early access for quite a while. Yeah, it is still in early access. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, that's pretty neat. Yeah, very positive. Oh my god, it has 211,000 reviews and it's very positive. Wow. Yeah, really popular game, it seems like. But I don't know. It's been something I've kind of been interested in. It's just, you know, I never really picked it up and tried it out. Ark is still in early access too, is it? I don't really know anything about Ark, so I couldn't really tell you anything about that. I just you know, wasn't sure if I remembered that correctly right off the top of my head, is if it was still in early access or not. Which, again, I mean, some games are in early access a really long time, and there's nothing wrong with them. Like, they're still being worked on frequently and things like that. So, yeah. I do understand some people being really hesitant on, like, picking games up when they're still in early access, especially since there's, unfortunately, a bad habit, at least with some devs, where they'll, like, put a project out in early access and be, like, charging money for it and stuff like that, and then they just don't do anything else with it. So I understand that fear, but I also feel like that's just, you know, being in early access for a while, especially for a game that's being worked on a lot, is kind of par for the course. So I don't know. I've never let that scare me away from playing something, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. But yeah, I don't know. I do tend to just not get tired when I'm playing something I really enjoy. Anyway, okay, next question. Thoughts on people who drink it? Really? Is there any thoughts to have on this besides straight to jail? Like, honestly, straight to jail. Like, there's no notes, just straight to jail. Like, who? This has got to be like a random telling them question, because, like, nobody asked this seriously, right? Right? But yeah, no, straight to jail. On which occasions should you give flowers? Anytime you want. What do you mean? You don't even have to have an occasion to want to give flowers to somebody. If you want to give somebody flowers, give them flowers. It's not illegal or anything. And who knows, they might appreciate the random gesture. I mean, as far as myself, I don't think I've never been like a huge flowers person. Like, flowers are neat and all, like, they're super cool. They're very pretty. It's just, I don't know, receiving them as a gift. I mean, I have a few times before. Mostly been from, like, random people. Rather than, like, anybody that I've been in a relationship with. There was like a couple of times though, where like a previous partner, like we weren't able to like be together like for a certain holiday or something like that. So they sent me, they sent me some really nice flowers like in the mail, just as a gesture to let me know that they were thinking of me, and that was really sweet. It was really sweet. It was a very sweet gesture, very appreciated. But yeah, you don't really have to have a special occasion. I mean, I know there's plenty of people that, give their partners or just like people they like or appreciate, just give them flowers just randomly. So I mean you could literally make an excuse for like any special occasion. Or you could even just like make an excuse for why that particular day is a special occasion. Exactly. Normalize it so it's just normal and not make it like such a huge thing. Honestly, though. Like I said, I mean, it's, do I like Venus flytraps? I mean, they're pretty neat. They're pretty neat. And they eat bugs. So that's a win in my book. Never been a huge bug person, to be honest. Do cactuses count as flowers? Well, there's some cacti that do flower. So, I mean, I guess that counts. I guess that counts. And, I mean, there's people out there that like really like cactuses. Whether they, collect them or, stuff like that. But yeah, no, I think most people would, really like to just randomly get flowers from people. I don't think it needs to be, it doesn't need to be like any kind of like crazy special occasion or justification for it. Sometimes it can just be like, hey, I was thinking of you, so I want to get you some flowers. And it's just like, oh, damn, thanks. Okay. Cool. And, I don't know. Like I said, I really don't understand why like some people take something so simple like this and just treat it as such a huge thing. I really don't get it. But I agree. More people should do it, to normalize it. Agreed. All right, next. Nuh-uh, bro. Is this legit? Chat, is this real? Do you play Call of Duty and do you like it? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. To either question, really. I don't know. I've mentioned it before. I've never been like a big shooter person. Yeah, I've never been a big shooter person. And, I don't know. This is probably going to be a little bit of a hot take, but I feel like games like Call of Duty and things like that are kind of just, it feels like war propaganda. I don't know if you guys agree with me on that or not, but that's how I feel about it. That is how I feel about it, at least. So yeah, like I said, just never really liked that, to be honest. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, I get you. But yeah, like I said, that's just the way that I feel about, stuff like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Or you're gonna hate Helldivers? No. Okay, so Helldivers is kind of... Okay, we're gonna have a philosophical discussion about this, aren't we? Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Some Marvel movies or war propaganda? Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. I'm gonna hate Helldivers, though. No, to be honest, it's kind of got like the Starship Troopers vibe, where it's like, I understand what it's going for, but it's so over the top, I can't take it seriously. So I don't know if that really makes sense or not, but it really just feels like, I don't know, it feels like things that are trying to go for more of a realistic vibe, like Call of Duty and things like that. That is where I'm more like, this is just propaganda, isn't it? Like, what's happening here? But yeah, no, I agree. Like the general like aesthetic of like Starship Troopers and like Helldivers and things like that is very, it is more of a satirical vibe for sure. Again, I do know what was going for. Like it was it's like a criticism of I guess that kind of mindset and like fascism in general. So I do think that part is very cool. But again, it's more of like the intent behind it and just like the vibe in general. So when something is like clearly satire like that, or also, you know, very clearly like a criticism of it, then it's more, it feels less icky. I don't know if that makes sense. That's the best way I can put that, though. You're doing your part. You're doing your part in making the servers unstable because they can't hold everybody. Damn, Lucian. How could you? That's honestly been like one thing that's kind of stopped me from jumping on it, I guess. Is I know that plenty of people are having like a lot of like connection problems as far as being able to like get into games reliably and things like that. So I think until that situation improves, I'm probably not picking up the game and trying it. You fought ferociously in Malevolent Creek? Is that a place in Helldivers? Like I said, I know it's super popular right now, but I also think it was a game that maybe didn't expect to get as popular as it did. So they weren't they weren't prepared. They were not prepared for how many people would be jumping on and playing it. But it does look fun. Oh no, on 1% again. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. But no, I've watched a couple people play it, and especially if you've got the right group, it does look like it's a lot of fun. I've just never really been, I don't know. Call of Duty just feels too serious to me. Like it's just not as fun. I don't know if that's Hey Flash viewer, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're having a good day today. We're just going through my telonym questions and waiting for 7 o'clock to roll around my time. It is 6:13 right now. So yeah, waiting for 7 o'clock to roll around so we can send you guys over to Twitch to see one of my friends. He's having a couple of reveals today, so I'm pretty excited for him. Peleamos como nunca, perdimos como siempre. So true, so valid. What? What's the ooh? What's the ooh? Oh, about my friend, yes. You need more Spanish? My Spanish is so rusty. Come on, like for real. Like I can speak Spanish. It's just like I said, it's a bit rusty. It's a bit rusty. I used to speak it a lot more. I had a previous job where it was used a lot. So yeah, I had to learn it. But again, haven't been there in years, so I'm a bit rusty. But who knows? Maybe I can get some practice in somewhere. Tell me, where's the bathroom? ¿Dónde está el baño? Yeah. But like I said, I do speak it. I'm just very rusty. It's more just trying to think on the fly. I understand it pretty well still. It's more just trying to think on the fly of how to say certain things. Because I am a native English speaker. So Spanish was my second language. So it's sometimes the brain just doesn't work properly, especially with, you know, me having ADHD and my brain just going like all over the place. It can be kind of hard to think of the proper words to say what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, it's a bit, yeah. I mean, it was good enough. It was good enough for that job, but you know, again, I could still be doing better. If only I knew how to type in Spanish. Oh, do you speak Spanish yourself, Roxy? Trying to say I don't know Spanish. Just, no hablo español. Solo hablo español un poquito. Very little. Gotcha. Yep, I totally understand. But, yeah, gosh, how do we get on the subject just for... How do we get on the subject from asking if I like Call of Duty? Damn it, what is my brain sometimes? Spanish Street? Oh my gosh, I would need so much practice for that. Call them Spanish. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I don't know, that was, man. Goofy train of thought. But yeah, no, I would need a lot of practice for something like that. I would eventually, like, once I really, like, start to get into learning Japanese and stuff on that. Wait, your family goes hardcore on you? Oh, for real? In Spanish? Like, what? What do you mean? Telenovelas watch along? Oh my gosh, that would be so goofy. Maybe though, maybe. All good ideas. But again, if I wanted to do just like, cause I actually have a friend, she streams twice a week. She does one stream in German and one stream in English. So I do think that's pretty cool. I think it'd be nice to at least occasionally be able to, you know, I guess like reach out to some other like language speaking audiences. I think that'd be cool. But again, I would need a lot of practice for that, and I would really need to like build some more confidence there. You say you want to learn Spanish, and then they speak only Spanish and don't translate. Oh, yeah, that's tough. I think what people do, what some streamers do like super well, is they speak in like two different languages, but when they say something like in a different language, like they'll say what they said, you know, in English or something like that afterwards. So you say yourself that watching English VTubers is practice. Hey, that's fair. That's totally fair. I think there's weirder ways to learn languages. Oh, speaking of which, there's been a neat game that came out recently that I'm really interested in. Let's see. It's I actually just watched somebody else stream it last night. It was Noriboshi Ariel. She streamed it last night. It was a Shashingo, where basically you're kind of like a photographer, like going around like a Japanese city. And each thing you like take pictures of, like it tells you like how to say it in Japanese, and you have to go back later, and like it'll give you a prompt, and you have to remember what that prompt is and take a picture of the right things. So it's a really neat, looks like a really neat way to like learn vocabulary and things like that. So I'm kind of interested in playing that. Yeah. So that is something I'm definitely interested in. I think it'd be a great first experience with that personally. But yeah, like I said, it's brand new. It just came out yesterday. So if that's something that interests you, it is 10% off until March 5th. So I'll probably be jumping on that pretty soon if I do jump on that. Japan Tourist Simulator, kinda, and it's great because they have a, oh my gosh. I'm going so off topic here for real. I'm going so off topic. But it's they even have like a little Shiba Inu, little fat Shiba Inu that's a shopkeeper. So 10 out of 10, immediate 10 out of 10. All right, next question. Which hair color do you prefer? What, dude? Okay, see, the thing about these questions is they're very anyway, COD though. No. Not really interested in Call of Duty. Really not. Especially after they started making it like yearly releases. Just nah, man, just nah. Anyway, yeah, questions like this, they always mystify me. I don't know if it's because like I've mentioned it before, but I'm demisexual. which basically means like I don't really have like a type as far as like people that I'm attracted to. It's more just I don't get attracted to people unless I have like unless I've already like developed some kind of an emotional connection with them. So it's yeah, we're the battlefield team here. I mean, fair enough. That's your preference. Fair enough. But no, so like questions like this, I'm always just like, is that a thing that people look at? Or they're just like, oh, I'm attracted to brunettes, or oh, I'm attracted to blondes, or redheads are so hot. I don't know, man. That kind of stuff is just weird to me. What's the okay? Hear me? Oh no. Oh no, here it goes. Here it goes. Alberto with his okay, hear me out. Favorite hair color for myself though. I don't know. I don't really like change my hair color in real life and stuff like that. So, you know, just my natural one is fine. Like it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Imagine you're in a relationship with someone you feel connected with. Well, see, that doesn't really work either, Alberto, because that's the thing is if I'm attracted to a particular person, then it's not like it's the person. I'm literally just attracted to what's on the inside, you know? So it's when I develop that emotional connection, then they become attractive on the outside to me. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's just kind of how it works. You want to have red hair, but hair dye doesn't stick in your hair for more than 2 days. Wow, what? I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Let's see. I think I've only dyed my hair like once, and that was more just like getting it highlighted. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Like I just got it highlighted, and yeah, got some red highlights put in, and that was about it. But yeah, I don't really like change my hair color or anything like that. It's just never really been my thing. Never really tried it out, to be honest. I do think that trying to go for like my VTubers hair color would look kind of ridiculous in real life. It'd be fun, but it'd be ridiculous. The hair must have maxed out dodge stats, man. I mean, yeah, there is a lot that goes into that kind of thing. That I wouldn't really know about, because again, I don't really color my hair or anything like that, so maybe it survived some things. I mean, I would hope so. It's still there, right? It means it's surviving. So, yeah, I don't know. For myself, I mean, I guess just my normal one's fine. It doesn't really make a difference to me. Yeah, doesn't really make a difference. Oh, you love changing your hair color. What was your favorite to have your hair as then? If you don't mind me asking. If you do mind me asking, that's fine. Red for sure. Hey, that's fair. That's totally fair. Oh gosh, I remember like I saw one time when I went to like the post office or something like that. There was like a kind of like oldish lady there, like she was in like her 50s, and she had like blue and purple hair, and I was just like, yo, that's dope. Done pink, blue, and neon green, man. How do you like take care of your hair to have it actually, you know, like survive all that? Because if you color it a lot, like, isn't that supposed to be really bad for your hair? Or is it just like if you use certain kinds of color and things like that? I guess maybe like if you bleach it a lot, I think that's what's bad for it, right? That's probably what's bad for it. You also want to have long hair, but you need it short because of a job. Aw, that sucks. That does suck. That is one thing I like That is one thing I like about, I guess where we are, here in the States and things like that, is usually things like that don't really matter. You usually have quite a bit of freedom as far as, like, you know, if you want to have long hair, short hair, whatever. Just as long as it looks nice. Yeah, it's fair if you use products to help. Yeah. But again, not really my thing. It's just I don't know. It's never really something that I've had like the time, energy, money for. Because usually when I when I do have like disposable income, there's like a billion other things I'd rather spend it on, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you do that. You like long hair, but it's hellish in desert environments. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can only imagine how bad it is. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, mine's pretty long. It's just, I keep it tied back a lot. I keep it tied back a lot in real life. That's, you know, but again, that's just my preference. It looks nice when I want to leave it down, but most of the time I don't. It just gets in the way. Your CFO keeps asking when you're gonna change your hair again. Next time they ask you that, you should be like, I don't know, when are you gonna pay me for it? I'm gonna try to do pink and blue together to match your model. Oh, that'd be cool. You ever thought like doing like a cosplay of your model? Because I've kind of thought about that, but I don't know if I'd have the confidence for it. You had long hair in college and it felt like it gave your neck a fresh shadow. Yeah, but like I guess having like more hair there, especially when it's like super hot outside, is like I can't have my hair down when it's super hot outside either. It just makes it like nightmarishly hot. And especially like if there's like any kind of like sand, dust, all that stuff is gonna get caught in your hair. So yeah, you're gonna have to be washing it a lot. Oh, you don't have the confidence either. Oh no. Yeah, same. Big same. All right, next question. How often do you answer the question, how are you, truthfully? I'd say I'm pretty truthful about that, actually. Have confidence. No, you don't understand. Maybe it's because it's a little curly. Yeah, maybe. But no, usually when someone asks me how I'm doing, I'm pretty truthful about it. I mean, I guess they're like, no, I wouldn't say I'm really dishonest about it pretty much ever. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I'm really excited for my friend's reveals that he's doing in a little bit. Got like 30 minutes to go. I'm excited. But yeah, no, so I don't really have like a reason to be dishonest about it. Even if I'm not doing so great, usually my versions of Hikaru, yes, Hikaru, yes. Very excited for him. He was here earlier, so it was nice to see him. He seemed very embarrassed when I mentioned that I was on a time limit today because I really want to send you guys over to him when we're finished here. Philosophers, yeah, but how are you? I mean, how do I exist? Is that what the question is? But no, like I said, I don't really have a reason to be dishonest about it. Even times when I'm not like doing so great, if someone asks me what I'm, how I'm doing, usually my version of not great is it's literally just means that, not great. Usually means like fine, but not great. And I don't know, usually like times when I'm feeling like really crappy, like physically and stuff like that, I tend to just not stream those days. Or I tend to cancel or reschedule. So, yeah, I mean, if I'm here, it can be pretty assumed that I'm doing well, or that I'm doing well enough at least. Little down because your tuna and potato croquettes don't get... Oh, that sucks. I mean, hey, more practice, right? You just gotta practice more. Tuna and potato... Oh my god, words. Tuna and potato sounds like a neat combination for croquettes, though. I mean, as long as they taste good, that's what matters the most. More like if you're dealing with depression or whatnot, are you really good or not? Yeah, understandable. I don't know, I feel like I genuinely am doing pretty good most of the time, to be honest. Like, I did used to struggle with depression quite a bit. But I don't know, it's... After my life situation, like, changed the way it did a few years ago, I've been legitimately doing better. And it seems like it just, you know, it gets better over time, instead of worse. So, you know, we like that very much. And, yeah, hope everybody else can find a situation that works for them, too. When you don't know how to answer, you only say alive. Understandable. I will say that there's always those phrases that, like, people use when they're not doing great, but they just kind of want to play it off. Like, I don't know if you guys have worked with anybody where it's like you ask them how they're doing and they're just like living the dream. That means they are suffering and they are not okay. It's basically like every certain like kind of people, I guess if that makes sense, has a certain way that they answer that question. To say that they're suffering, but not actually say it, if that makes sense. You hate that because it's like, yeah, the infamous "it is what it is." True, so true. Oh god, it reminds me of that meme where it's like, oh geez, it's like some like kind of chattish looking guy just like walking down the street and like he just starts dancing and it's just like MFs when they say "it is what it is" while dealing with the most existential horror of their lives or something like that. And it's just yeah, it's kind of like that. But no, like legitimately, my life is a lot better now than it was like a few years ago, which is crazy because it's like I struggled with depression for like quite a few years. Like it was a really long time where it was just one of those things where it was just, by that point it was just like, okay, this is just my life now, I guess. I didn't really expect it to change as much as it did like when my life circumstances changed. So very pleasant surprise. And yeah, like I said, if I'm here with you guys, then it could be pretty well assumed that I'm doing well. Sometimes you gotta laugh off your misery and dance it out. Honestly true. And that's like, I don't know, people making like dark jokes about like their circumstances and things like that. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a coping mechanism, right? Like there's nothing wrong with coping mechanisms, of course. Just yeah, I don't know. That's just not where I'm at anymore. So it's nice. It's one of those things where it's like I didn't really think that my brain could work like that, but it does. So yeah, if you guys are, you know, going through something that's circumstance based, then I really hope it gets better. It's a different thing. Yeah, it is. Those phrases are masks that hide pain. Yes, they are. And I think that's a very common thing that people do. As for me though, I don't really do that much anymore. I used to a lot. I definitely used to. Mostly because, you know, I don't want people to like worry about me and things like that, but I don't know. I'm honestly, like legitimately, I'm a lot more honest about it nowadays. So it's nice to be able to be more honest about it. All right, next question. Where do you feel 100% comfortable? Okay, so this is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound a little bit crazy. I don't think there's any place where I'm 100% comfortable. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or not, but even in places where I am comfortable, because of like my ADHD and me being on the spectrum, I'm always some kind of having that thought of, oh, I really hope I don't say something stupid and mess this up. That is a thought I have at like all times. Oh, we hit the like goal. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Nice, nice. Very nice. Same here. Damn. That's a more common experience than I thought, it seems. But I don't know. I have quite a few places where I'm pretty comfortable. Even when I'm like doing something that's a bit outside my comfort zone, like here, like on stream, I'm comfortable with you guys, to be honest. I really am. It's really nice just getting on here to spend time with you guys a few times a week. It's really nice, and I'm very grateful that you guys do choose to spend time with me when you can. Yeah, even like I said, even places like here where I am mostly comfortable, there's always that thought in the back of my head where it's like, oh, I really hope I don't do something stupid. Oh, I hope I don't say something stupid. Oh, I hope I don't mess this up somehow. And that's even just, I don't know. My brain is also that weird thing where it's like I randomly just have those thoughts where it's like, what if a meteor just like hit my house right now? Just like thoughts like that could like never happen, but the second you start thinking about it, you're just like, oh shit. When you're at your house chilling, but now you feel guilty because you're not being productive and you're doing something. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know, relaxing is important. Relaxing is important. And I don't know, sometimes when you don't think that, what, hello? Okay, so when I said relaxing, anytime I say that, the not Google, the not Google thing sitting next to me keeps trying to activate. So, yeah, that's fun. I hate when that happens because it always scares the hell out of me. Or it's just like, I'm trying to say something and then it, the voice that tells you to relax faster. True. Stop activating, damn it. I'm not talking to you. Hey, Captain Price, nice to see you. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well too. Doing a bit of a shorter stream today because I do want to send you guys over to a friend of mine that's going live here in about 20 minutes. He's got some pretty exciting reveals today, so I wanna be sending him some more attention. Yeah, I'm so relaxed and chilling. What if my house just explodes? So true, honestly. So true. Is it the attack of Cortana or... Wait, is that real? Hold up, is that real? Hold up, is that real? I gotta look that up. Holy crap. Hold up. I need to look that up. Hold on. Hold on. Is that for real? It's for real! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, one of my eyes is really bugging me, but holy crap, that is amazing news actually. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna really like get into politics and stuff like that because I do try to avoid those topics, but I have no problem saying I hate that guy. Hate that guy. He's terrible, and good that he's stepping down. Get rid of him. But anyway, okay. Yeah, no, it's not Cortana, but the other one, Mariachi. I don't want to say its name because it activates all the time when it shouldn't. And yeah, it's just really annoying, so I don't want to activate it more. Hey Terrence, how's it going? We're just chilling out, finishing up answering some tells, and yeah, I got a friend over on Twitch that's doing some big reveals here in about 20 minutes. So I was planning on sending people over to him. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you're doing well. Yes. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty much like Alberto said earlier. I really do just be like, man, I'm so relaxed. I'm just chilling at home, and I'm lucky I don't have text-to-speech running. Yes, 100%. Yes, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to, because it's kind of dumb, because I've seen that video where it's like the person was like sleeping on stream, and somebody activated a text-to-speech, activating the voice recognition thing, and asking what's my location, and then it answered, and then the guy just woke up and started screaming like it was a very funny clip, but at the same time, oh god, that would be terrifying. So yeah, that would be a reason why I wouldn't want to have that running. Although at the same time, like, I have headphones on and I'm not, you know, and I'm not like really, I guess, in a situation where that would happen. So it's not so bad, but yeah, that's that's one reason why I wouldn't want to have that. Hey, thanks for linking to Terrence's channel, Inochi. Appreciate that. Just been lurking around, huh? Good evening to you. But yeah. But yeah, in the future, Captain Price, I know you're super excited about that, and honestly, I'm excited about that too. But let's try to avoid mentioning political topics unless I bring them up first. You never have that, so you don't need to worry. Honestly, it's really convenient, because being able to just like not be in the room where I want to like turn off my lights and stuff like that, and just be able to talk to something and turn my lights off. Oh my god, the lazy potential it's incredible. It's incredible. It's really incredible. You don't want to be spy. Yeah, I understand. There's benefits to it, and then there's, I guess, like weird things like that to it also. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's just preference. For me, I'm just like, meh, whatever. It's not somebody that's personally like looking at me and stuff like that, so it's kind of whatever. Yeah, when you're already in bed and the lights are on. Yes, 100% that. I also have like a setup, I guess, where like I give it a certain command and it turns off my lights and turns on my projector that I have in my room. So it's just, yeah. Yep. Time to veg out and just watch some stuff in bed. So yeah, stuff like that makes it really nice, honestly. But yeah, I can also understand why people wouldn't want to have that. All right, next question. Would you say you're a reliable person? Honestly, I could be more reliable. Especially with like my ADHD and things like that. Sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do this at such and such time, or I'll go do this right now, and then I get distracted and then it doesn't get done. And I hate that, because I always have that feeling of like, this person's gonna get mad at me, or I'm letting people down. They were counting on me to do something and I forgot to do it. So there's that, but at the same time, like studying, oh no. Yeah, studying that was never really something I was very good at when I was in school, to be honest. I was always that person that would like procrastinate things until the last minute, and that would procrastinate things until the last minute and then just like whip out an entire essay in like 3 hours before class. The amount of times I did that when I was in school was way too high. And I should not have been getting as high a grades as I did. I really shouldn't have. It's an ADHD thing? Yes, absolutely. It absolutely is. So that's kind of why, like, I guess my policy on things as far as getting messaged is the way that it is. I have to answer it right now. Otherwise, if I read it and say I'm going to come back to it, I'm not going to come back to it. It just doesn't work that way. My brain just does not work that way. You would argue if you didn't procrastinate in school, you're psychotic. Oh my gosh. You might have ADHD then, because you do that all the time. Oh no! I'm sorry this is how you were finding out. But no, it's really common these days. It just kind of, changes the way that your brain works and processes things. So you have to, I guess, operate in ways that, works better with your brain. So usually just a little bit of a change as far as how you tackle certain problems and things like that. That's what it's been for me, at least. Like, I don't really, I'm not on, like, any kind of medication or anything like that for it. It's more just knowing that my brain works differently, that my brain's built different, and figuring out how it works. Can't imagine a kid being like, yeah, I'm gonna do my homework now. So true, honestly. But then again, I feel like that's why parents do the thing where it's like, you gotta do your homework before you can play video games and stuff like that. So, yeah, just have them, get it done first when they get home, and then they can do whatever they want after that. Maybe I'm ADHD too. I mean, like I said, it's pretty common. It's pretty common these days. It's more commonly, like, diagnosed and things like that. And it's one of those things where it's like, as it becomes more easily understood, like, where as it becomes better understood, there's more and more people that, that have it. So, yeah, that's really all it is to it. But no, I mean, especially as a kid, it's like nobody wants to do their homework, but I don't know. At the same time, not everybody procrastinated quite as hard as I did. ADD versus ADHD. Very true. Very true. Very true. There are different kinds. Undiagnosed spectrum gang? Yes. Yep. That is also very common. That is also very common. So, yeah. I mean, again, it's more just like, to me, it's been just more having that understanding that my brain works differently. Is the extreme form is how it was explained to you? Huh, interesting. I got a bit of, like, a different explanation. But I know that because of my ADHD is, it was just a foxy way. I mean, hey, maybe it is. Maybe part of it is. But, I don't know, the thing about, like, habits and things like that is, like, that is something that you can change, So, I mean, that's all it was for me, honestly, was more just trying to have a better understanding of how my brain works and, be able to figure out better ways to do and process things, honestly. So that's really all it has been to me. But yeah, there's quite a few things that happen with me because of my ADHD. So it's kind of a Then again, you haven't gotten checked either. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, there's plenty of people. There's plenty of people that do have, like, ADD, ADHD, or are on the autism spectrum. And I mean, there's plenty of them that haven't been, like, quote unquote properly diagnosed or, like, self-diagnosed. But I don't really think that's I don't think that's a bad thing, especially when a lot of times the barrier to getting, what people would call properly diagnosed is usually just, like, a money thing, right? Because, like, especially like in the US, like, the healthcare system is terrible. The insurance is terrible. Like, it's just, ugh. So it's a lot of, like, unnecessary hoops and unnecessary money that, like, people sometimes don't have access to. So I think that there's times when, like, I guess what people call self-diagnosis is perfectly valid. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, it's more just, you know, these are things that are common in people with, you know, with ADHD or that are on the autism spectrum and things like that. So it's just, like I said, it's a lot of money and a lot of hoops to jump through in order to actually get diagnosed. So for people that can't do that, I don't know. I still think they're valid. I know there's a lot of people that, like, I guess kind of look at that as like a negative thing, but I don't personally. You cry and your pocket keeps going empty. Honestly, so true. That's so true. That is way too real. It is, because it's like you've got the money to worry about, insurance, trying to get, you know, referred to somebody that will do a diagnosis, and then there's like plenty of misdiagnoses and all this other stuff, and it's just, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Because even like sometimes if you're, you know, trying to get an official diagnosis and you're like 100% sure, it's just, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Where's that? Oh, that's okay. That's a whole other thing, Alberto. That does not go with ADD or ADHD at all. That is a completely different, like, serious health condition, rather than being a mental health condition. So that's yeah. It's like I just got done paying off a loan and immediately just, yep, it's true. It's true. It's always something though. It's always something though, man. That's how money works. It's always something. It's always something. It's just like that meme, right? Of that kid just like looking like super angry and like kind of flexing, where he's just like, why's everything gotta cost money? Yeah, it's pretty much that. It's pretty much that. All right, last question for my tells for this week. How tall are you? I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9". That's 175 centimeters. For people that don't, you know, that don't measure in freedom units. Only to realize you have to take out yet another loan. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. But yeah, so 5'9", 175 centimeters. So yeah, there's that. You can add that to your info sheets if you've been taking notes. You probably haven't been. What do you mean, Cap? Are you saying to me? Cap to me? But no, I'm pretty tall for a woman. I'm pretty tall for a woman. So there's yep. I mean, then again, like when it comes to like people like Lucian and stuff like that, he's he's like legitimately almost 7 feet tall. So I am very short compared to people like him. But no, just for a woman in general, no way I'm 5'9". What do you mean? I totally am. And no, I'm not gonna post pictures to prove it. Not gonna get me that easily. 7 foot tall. Yeah. Legitimately, like, Lucian is almost 7 feet tall. He's very, very tall. He's very, very tall. I think he's like a 6'8", something like that. What is that in centimeters? I have to look that up. Okay, there we go. It is, yeah, he's 203 centimeters tall. So yeah, he's real tall. He's real tall. Can carry you because you're 5'2". Ayo. But yeah. Like I said, he's very, very tall. So you know, in comparison to someone like him, yeah, I'm very short. But I don't know, in the grand scheme of things, I'm pretty tall. I can carry Roxy. I will princess carry you any day of the week, dear. Short for a guy. Hey, short kings. Nothing wrong with short kings. As long as they don't have a Napoleon complex to match. As yeah, one of my cousins is very much like that. Bro's like always at the gym working out and stuff like that, and he's, you know, he's like 5'2". He's very short for a man. He's very, very short. But yeah, he's very short for a man, but he just, you know, he goes to the gym a lot and, you know, just things like that. So he like plays a lot of sports, and he's just like, what do you mean I'm small? He's very much got the Napoleon complex. How tall is 178 centimeters? Well, you're just a little bit taller than me. I think that'd be like a 5'10". I think that'd be like 5'10". He's got the complex. Oh no. Yeah, my cousin does too. Where did I come up with my username? Oh, that, honestly, as far as like my last name, Nyx, I mean, that's just, you know, that's a pretty common one as far as like, you know, demonic VTubers, or, you know, people in some kind of connection to the underworld and things like that. That's pretty common. And just, you know, connection to the night in general, because that is usually when I'm the most awake, the most thriving, the most mental energy. So that one just made sense for me. But 5.839. I don't know what that means. But I know that like 5.75 is 5'9". Comes from British slander for his. Oh no! Honestly though, that's still kind of fair. That's still kind of valid. It still fits my cousin very, very well. But my first name, Alito, that one's a little bit different. That thumb magic is real. You know what? I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to educate myself on that topic, because that is a new one for me. Very interesting. Your human world is very, very interesting. So many complexities that I'm gonna have to study. But yeah, Alito, that's I just pretty much looked up. Honestly, like I just kind of like did a random search through the internet, where it was like like names with like demon inspiration or evil inspiration, and yeah, that was just one of the ones that I found. Let's see. I'll never guess how you got to your username. I think I can guess. But no, what I ended up finding was, yeah, it was like a medieval demon. It was a medieval demon. And yeah, the name was Alito. And here is the oh my gosh. So look, you had easy mode because it was just given to you, right? But no, here's the description for the name I ended up choosing. Okay, so Alito is a medieval demon of illicit acts. She tempts you to abandon your principles and moral judgment and fall into perdition. Every moral lesson will be forgotten if you listen to her poisonous whispers. And I was just like, you know what? That is dope, and I love that. So yeah, I adopted that name. So hope that answers your question. All right, you said you had two. Yes, you said you had two though. What was your other one? Sounds like a book blurb. I mean, honestly, that's fair. That's very fair. That's very, very fair. Whisper more? Maybe some other time. Maybe some other time. You will fall with the poisonous whispers. You who fell with the giggles. Man. Did I catch your DMs? Yes, I did, but I don't know if you missed it or not, but I already had somebody in mind. Like I said, one of my friends on Twitch is he's doing a couple of big reveals as far as like a new model and stuff like that he's been getting worked on. So I wanted to send you guys over to him. So I appreciate the suggestion, but yeah, I already had somebody else in mind. And yeah, he actually just went live, so perfect timing. You feel like you gained morals after that war propaganda hot take. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. But yes. Okay, so he is going live right now. So there is the raid tag we'll use. Hey, no problem, Minochi. Like I said, I appreciate you trying to help out. I really do. Just yeah, today and Friday I already have people in mind to send you guys over to. So yeah, I will send you over to my good friend Hikaru. He just started streaming. And yeah, I hope you guys can stop in and check out what he's been working on. But yeah, that is going to do it for me today. It doesn't look like Friday got voted for one of the community nights. I'm going to wait until in the morning to announce it for sure. But either way, I've already figured out what I'm doing Friday if we're not doing community night that night. So I will, yeah, I will get back to you guys on that. I will keep you posted. And yeah, I will see you then. Take care. Have a wonderful night. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.
Look at all those chickens.
Good night, everyone.